And now, our feature presentation.
Alrighty boysies, how's it going? How's it going this fine day? We're coming to life from a dusty old fuck, I can't do this anymore, I'm getting too old for this. Dusty old man home video store, and that's right boys, we're digging back into 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim. And aye, this might be the final stream of this. Because I'm aiming to try and finish this up today. So aye Vicky, Dan, how yous doing? Ooh, that sounds like a nasty one, Dan. Dan has told us that he fell down the stairs for people who weren't there for the pre-stream stuff. Right, so we'll finish Hijima's. Yeah, landed on my hand a bit, but mainly bum. Yes, man. That's what the arse is for, you know. So we've finished off Hijiyama's one up until his last possible one. So we literally just need to play Goto's missions until we get to the end. So let's dig right in. So here we go. I should have read up what Goto was doing before. I think he's working for, oh my god, what they called?
It would appear
Ida and his group.
I can no longer rely on Shikishima.
Police records being added to the thought. Let's think about this.
Miss Morimura, why did you have to die?
So I'm guessing because this one was locked off, this one's going to be set at the end of the timeline.
Miss Morimura's death has left the Shikishima execs in disarray. Now they won't let me spearhead the Sentinel project, as if I'm just a child. I doubt my opinion will weigh much in their discussion.
Oh, we didn't hit the tailbone. Injured when I'd fallen down. It says, oh, funnily enough, I've also injured my tailbone when I was a kid. I think I've told this story on stream before, where I thought because, you know, like Wile E. Coyote, when he lands his butt, he bounces. I thought I'll try that, and I jumped off of a pair of concrete stairs and landed on my butt, and broke my tailbone. Oh, it was grim. Again, continuing the Mikey destroying his arse. Which got Hail Taxi, here we go. I was like 5 or 6 or something at the time. Getting a taxi. Nowadays if I get hurt it's just me being a dafty.
Ayame Park, please.
Vicky seemingly got confused between Twitch and Google search there.
That was pretty quick, Goto-kun.
Oh, do we know that she's other version of Morimura, and she killed the teacher that we're sort of talking about?
I checked the corpse at the police station. It was yours, Miss Morimura. There's no doubt about it.
Is that so?
You don't seem too shocked about your death.
Well, it didn't exactly stop me. Here I am, safe and sound.
It was her, did it?
I suppose that's true.
So, what did the police say? What did the
what did the police say? That's a good question. The police said... Police records, here we go.
The cause of death was a gunshot to the abdominal area. No bullet was found in the body. Though it's easy to imagine why.
Yeah, we used future guns and that.
The murder weapon was likely from beyond this time. Beyond material bullets. Estimated time of death is approximately 1900 hours. You were witnessed running off somewhere with a short-haired student.
Yeah, it's big A.
According to a pedestrian's eyewitness account, anyway.
They found a witness. This era's police really did their due diligence.
Witness statement. What's the witness statement?
An acquaintance of Miss Morimura, described as a short-haired male in a student uniform. Most likely A. Sekigahara.
There it is, big A. Right, let's keep talking to
There
Chihiro.
should have been that drone tracking her movement. So, anything helpful in its footage?
The timing couldn't have been
So
worse.
we need to finish off Renya Goto and Hijiyama's final missions, and then we can go on to the 3 final destruction missions. So my goal today, boys, is to try and finish this game off.
It looks like it was monitoring the government's movement at the time.
So I'm going to try and just get through this as fast as possible.
I see.
Any thoughts as to our primary suspect?
Primary suspect, big A.
The witness statement matches the description of A. Sekigahara.
It did seem like something was wrong with A. Sekigahara's memories. I wouldn't be surprised if he was our murderer.
It was you. I seen it with my own 2 eyes.
Though it raises the question of why he'd bother to lure her out. Surely a murderer's optimal scenario is to avoid being spotted at all.
Well, maybe it wasn't premeditated. He could have killed her by accident.
It was you with your tiny little horns. I've seen it.
Well, he certainly is the type to brood over
This
things.
evil child killed her.
I can say he's not enough of an idiot to shoot someone on impulse.
Who else could it be?
That's a
That
good
man
question.
with that call sign? Some numerical name.
Does she mean
Logically
prisoner
speaking.
426?
He would naturally be another potential suspect.
Yeah, 426. There we
He
go.
did attempt to eradicate all the compatibles. He's a dangerous individual, and he's still at large. All that's left of 426 is his consciousness.
And he ends up just being best pals with Euro.
I don't think I
Well,
can
he is Euro,
reliably
but you know what I
predict
mean.
his behavior. He's desperate enough to do anything.
And then ask her about 426 maybe.
426 certainly isn't above killing. If Ida-san were here, I'm sure he'd declare 426 our primary suspect.
Alright boys, I've been playing Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League because I got it for really, really cheap when the sales. I got the deluxe edition for like £3. And I'll tell you something boys, it's alright. It's got that Destiny shooter type thing, but see the boss fights are really, 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 really good. Like, I've just finished the Superman boss fight, and really, really fun boss fights. Especially, I think if you're playing it multiplayer, would be a lot of fun. But then again, that's the case with everything, you know. I know there's a point where you kill the main bad guy, and then it goes, oh, now you have to grind a ridiculous amount and do his missions to beat the real final boss, and then the ending is told through like animated cards because they didn't have the budget anymore. They ran out of budget and they cancelled everything because there was originally meant to be a lot more characters introduced into it. So I'm not going to go past killing, spoiler alert, Brainiac, and after that I'm just going to go, right, that's it, I had my fun with it. But so far I've put maybe 10 hours into it, and it's a lot of fun.
We know he killed at least 4 people. That's why I shot him dead in the end. If he resurrected himself as an android, maybe...
Don't worry, it's a big step down from Rocksteady's last ones, you know. I'd even say it's a bit of a step down from Gotham Knights. Oh, actually, I don't know. They're both like 6 out of 10s, you know.
That would give him a chance at revenge.
They're both not bad games,
As a motive, it sounds pretty clear-cut.
but I think nowadays if a game's not like 10 out of 10 amazing, people give it shit reviews, you know. Like, there's no mid games anymore. It's now either best thing ever or dog shit, you know. Wait, we've already asked that, haven't we?
Miss Morimura, I have one more question.
Are you 426?
What is it?
Regarding 426, would you say you had any particular feelings toward him?
Feelings? Well, he was certainly a good friend. I felt like he really understood me.
I don't know if we should be asking a child about their feelings.
Well, used to, anyway.
Doesn't seem appropriate.
Where's this coming from?
That doesn't make sense. According to number 18, or should I say, Tamao-san,
Tamal statements being added to the thought cloud. Let's think about
I
that.
had a hunch about Miss Morimura's feelings, and my discussion with Tamao-san only confirmed my suspicions.
Recall. Here, actually, wait a second. Yeah, recall. That's all we can do. Right, what's Tamal-san's statement? Right, flashback to the schoolyard. In 1985, is she a robot yet? Oh yeah, because she's 426, isn't she? But she might not be taken over yet.
I'm sorry for this. I know it's sudden. I need to talk to you.
Did something happen?
Let's see if she's a robot. Let's find out.
It's about Morimura-san. She's been transplanting 426's memories onto Juro-kun. I only just found out.
426? As in the escaped android?
I mean, she could be a robot, and she's, well, not a robot, she is a robot, but you know what I mean, like, she could be, what'd you call it? 426 trying to lead us in the wrong path.
No, not that one. She's using the memory data of the man himself. It was saved during the shift.
In other words, she's trying to use Juro to create another 426?
I did my best to talk her down. She's letting me handle Juro-kun's
Well, why didn't you then?
now. Still, I don't think she's given up on this.
Cool,
Why
that
is
doesn't
she
sound
trying
good.
to bring back 426?
Well, I've been giving her some advice about it, And I understand where she's coming from, but
Oh no, but I don't like this.
Mori-san is in love with him.
He's in love with so Chihiro from the past, who is our teacher, who's also the child and the clone and Iori Fukusaka, is in love with Yuro. I'm very confused, boys.
With 426.
Maybe she always has been.
Or maybe this is 426, kind of making us, blurring the lines a little bit.
That's why she wants him back as a human.
Don't know who to trust here.
But she has to know the risks. He's a dangerous man.
True, but that's not exactly what she's remembering. Besides, she's the one who killed him.
Yeah, I was gonna say, didn't she shoot him?
That guilt is still eating at her. Watch over Mori-san.
Do my best.
And try to keep her away from Juro-kun if you can.
I'll keep that in mind.
Thank you. I can barely take the idea of 1426, let alone 2.
Alright boys, so as well, we've got the final, well I say final chapter, it's the final part of Monkey Island, Tales from Monkey Island streams. But I don't know if that will take me one stream or two.
So I was right. Miss Mori-Mura
But I'm going to aim to try and finish it off in one go. Because then we'll have a nice clean sweep going into... Actually, streams this week will be prone to getting dropped because I'm working split shifts a lot of the week. And there might be ones where I just go, I need to catch up with sleep, or I need to, like, do something else, whatever. I'm going to aim to try and stream my usual sort of throughout the day. No stream on Thursday, but I'm going to aim for Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. Friday's off as well. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday and Sunday I'm going to aim for. But again, they're all, they might be cancelled. We'll see how it goes,
When Juro Izumi lost his memories, you aimed to use him to revive 426. Make one a vessel for the other. One reason
we've
seems
got you.
most
We've
likely.
got you.
You harbored romantic feelings for him.
Me? With him? You're joking.
I know her consciousness is older, but I don't know if she should be talking to a child with romantic feelings for also another child. That's a bit weird.
That Chihiro Morimura was mind-hacked, remember? You said so yourself.
I did.
My goodness, romantic feelings? For him?
That sounds like someone who's got romantic feelings. That's what they would say.
No, God no. Not my cup of tea.
Right, memory manipulation. 4 victims.
Aside
What
from
did we
Miss
say?
Mori-Mura and Edith, 4 others came here for refuge 16 years ago. By the time I'd started assisting Miss Mori-Mura's efforts, they'd already lost their physical bodies. Fortunately, we were able to use the data stored in Sector 0.
It's like cloning your body?
This
Ah,
allowed
see.
us to meld their replicated consciousness with AI.
Oh, wait, no, this is something else.
As for how they lost their bodies in the first place, reportedly 426 is doing. He destroyed them all in one fell swoop. According to Ida-san's account, anyway. But if number 16 is to be believed, that's not what really happened. And Miss Mori-Mura should be aware of that.
Oh, we can call him out. We can call him out. 16
I
statement.
spoke with the pilot of Sentinel number 16.
Oh god, another one.
Back then, she gave Miss Mori-Mura something nobody else would. The truth.
Wait, what's the truth? Let's hear it. Recall. Wait, who's this? Who's number 16? Who are we talking to?
Wait, what do you mean?
Is that Tommy?
Could you go over that again?
Our defensive maneuvers failed.
This is
So
nightmare
we decided
material.
to stick to the plan. We all headed to the gate to escape. But there was an explosion while we were shifting. From what I can tell.
Why not use like an adult version of Tommy instead of like bringing back her teenage version? That's Ada. That seems a bit fucking weird.
The Type 98 we were shifting in got attacked. But that's the last thing I remember. After that, nothing.
But that means... is that how your data was damaged? It wasn't some plot by 426 after all? Just... an explosion? We never did manage to completely reconstruct your data. I thought it was just that you didn't get converted in time, but...
But
You were all dead before the shift even happened. Ida-kun. You said he killed the 4 of them. I know you did.
Wait, what?
You said he sabotaged them, killed them.
But I did. Is that what she's
Given
saying?
the chance, he certainly would have.
Oh
You
no,
lied
it's.
to me?
I see, I got
already
you.
tried to kill us all in the past. You know he'd have tried again if we left him alive.
I'm so confused, boys.
Killing him was the right call.
No.
Oh, so he lied to her to get her to kill 426. Ah, I got you. I've caught up with it. Right, let's pull this trail up for that. What do we say? 4 victims.
I'd like to revisit something you just mentioned, about 426 killing at least 4 individuals. Do you really not remember?
Remember what?
You've read my files, I presume? I gathered quite a lot of material in the past. Most of it is rather outdated, including Ida-san's statement concerning those victims. In other words, your answer is objectively incorrect.
Oh, they're hiding something.
Really? Well, can you blame me? Look at this body I'm stuck with. I'm bound to have some memories confused.
That's my excuse for everything. Right, memory manipulation. There we go.
Recall, I suggested that Miss Morimura was mind-hacked. That idea was based on a certain piece of evidence I found. One particular log.
What log?
If you really are Miss Morimura, then you should already know. 2 years before you were born, Ida-san extracted some information from 426 that in turn led to the discovery of the data log in question.
Oh, data log. Right, what's the data log? Future log. Here we go.
As for the log itself, it contains footage from the year 2188. It was found buried in the mainframe data during the analysis of 426.
Lily's just staring at windows, so she might bark at any second now. Because neighbours, as soon as she sees them, she's bah, 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 bah. Right, you and they barking, right?
You seem very disturbed by me seeing that file. So much so, in fact, that you ended up deleting all of your logs.
Oh,
Would you mind telling me why you did that?
caught her dead to rights.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. They've shot out of it.
Well, at the very least, its contents suggested a connection to 426, or even that he had been manipulating Miss Morimura. The log contained a very interesting report. Apparently, Jiro Izumi downloaded memories onto Chihiro Morimura's clone.
426 was the one who overwrote my memories?
Oh, so like a sleeper agent, kind of.
So what does that mean? What are you trying to say? Your Morimura and I are both 426?
Maybe.
426 was the one who...
Right, just fast forward because we've already got this bit. And then report log. Either's report not now. Operation
Ever
Aegis.
since the battle that ended with the Sentinels infected, Miss Morimura has been pushing this operation as one of its fiercest supporters.
Right,
This
compatibility.
refers to the humans who those compatible.
Right, cool, right, and then report log, one last thing to consider, and recall Ida's report. Oh, there's so much flashing back. Oh no, it is just, I need to do my theory with her. Here we go, flashback, transmission log to Renya Goto.
This is Tetsuya Ida. Don't know why I'm recording this. Nobody's going to hear it. Still, might as well. Not like I have anywhere else to share this.
So this is when they're big on the big arc.
I was in the middle of a routine bug regression test, and I noticed part of the final phase had been altered. The change was made in Chihiro Morimura's host. The setting change looks like it'll trigger a memory overwrite. I don't know anything about the memory's contents, but it says the modifying user was Jiro Izumi.
So yeah, 426 has like messed up her memories and stuff like
It'd
that.
be a great idea to give that guy senior admin Ike, and at this point, what the hell can we do about it? At least now I have proof. You're all hypocrites anyway.
Oh, here we go, he's going off on one.
Yes, including you, jackass. So who even cares anymore? None of this matters. We're all dead anyway.
Well, that was dramatic.
The log inconveniently revealed one of your secrets. One you were desperate to keep me away from.
Actually, this could be a long stream if I need to go through all of his
So
stuff.
You deleted it.
Because it was only 15%,
That's my
I think.
theory anyway.
Right, compatibility, and then bring her up on that.
Remember where this all began? It was the compatibility experiment. The one that produced you. Based off Miss Morimura's footage and your own admissions, I've completely misjudged the situation.
So is this when
All
we're
this
call out for
time,
killing
I
her?
believed you were her. But even from the very beginning, you've been your own person.
So, what are you saying? I'm not Chihiro Morimura?
Oh, we've got him dead to rights, think boys. We've
If
got
I'm
him.
not a duplicate of Chihiro Morimura, then who exactly do you think I am?
4, 2, 6. Wait, no, it's not.
You're Chihiro Morimura.
Oh, never mind.
Well, there you have it.
No, not Miss Morimura, the teacher. Professor Chihiro Morimura.
Oh, it's a clone of the original, not the. I'm confused.
The one from the year 2188.
Oh, so the original, based off the original,
central
not
figure of Shikishima's interstellar development project.
not the clone that was, you know, running about. To be continued. There we go. I'm so fucking confused. Anyway, the murder of Chihiro Morimura. What one? Hypocrisy is the event I'm looking for, and I've got no choice apart from dig into this. All I can do is just keep going into this one. Oh, we're in a big dramatic bit.
Activation confirmed. The terminal is completely sealed off.
We did it.
They've changed targets. The next terminal is just over there.
They're already on the move.
Can't even let us catch our breath, huh?
So this is after one of the big battles in the Sentinels.
I haven't hit my operating limit yet, but I'm going to dismount.
Whoa, hey, then who's taking point?
Pull it together. We don't need orders to kick some ass.
Oh, she's summoning our big Kaiju. No, what, not Kaiju, Sentinel, that's it, that's the term. Oh, that's so loud. Oh my god, my ears. I might turn my headphones down, fuck me. Yeah, let's do that. Because I've got my headset off my good ear and oh my god, that was rumbling through it.
You can relax, kids. I'm back in the fight.
I won't be long. It's up to you.
Fine then. Let's roll, Yuki-chan.
Chihiro-san.
Right, it's just me left. You child. After Aegis activation. Sorry, this is sort of set at the end. This is set during the destruction missions. During the final battle.
Chihiro-san.
Look at that sunset. Just like it was back then. It's beautiful.
I mean, there's more important things to look at right now.
I'm guessing you were monitoring me with a drone?
I have one locked onto you, yes. Their target's changed. They're coming back this way. It's dangerous here. We need to get you to safety.
Aw, don't tell me you're worried about me.
I mean, kind
I'll
of,
let you
considering
mind
it's a
your own
giant robot.
business.
Daimos will
already
wipe you
know
out.
how I feel. This is what I wanted.
Still.
More importantly,
Hey, it says she's a child. Pick her up and run away with her.
can
No,
you
don't.
really
No, no,
waste
no, no,
some
no,
time
Mikey.
here?
No, I don't mean that. I mean pick her up and like throw her to safety. I don't mean kidnap a child. Fucking hell.
Or have you already given up? The invasion
I've
is
said
still in its
If you ever
preliminary
say
phase.
something and just have instant regret when you say it, and you're like, no man, didn't mean it like that.
First, I need to get you somewhere safe.
There are no safe places left.
Yes, there is.
At least, none left for us. We're not safe anywhere. But you know that well enough. You're just losing precious time. Go focus on the job you're supposed to be doing.
Right, back to the fight. Cool.
Understood. I'll go. You'll find it safer towards the river, if, hypothetically, you wanted to know.
Right, and let's fuck off. Oh no, she's come with us.
As long as we're both here, there's something I want to clear up.
You shot Miss Morimura, didn't you?
So, tell me, you were in love with Miss Morimura.
Oh dear.
weren't you? You said she was mind-hacked, but it was more about you being jealous, wasn't it?
That's hardly...
This may be our last chance to talk. Answer me.
Did you fancy her?
You are correct.
He did fancy her.
Is that what you wanted to hear? That I was driven by some cheap, naive impulse? That I can't think about anything else?
Well lads, I fucked my shoulder today. I was in the gym, and because it's a bank holiday, schools are off. So there's a bunch of weightings in the gym. And usually I'll do like lighter weights and just focus on, you know, like controlling the weights and stuff like that when I'm doing movements. But since there was a bunch of Waynes in there, I was like, no, fuck this. Big man Mikey can't be doing weights lighter than, you know, the Waynes are doing. So I grabbed the heavyweights and I was doing like overhead presses, and I was just like, you know, by like 9 or 10 I was like, fuck me, my shoulder, you know, I'm doing weights that are too heavy. But I was, because I couldn't make, my ego was too big to admit that children were doing heavier weights than me.
Isn't it? You never cared how you managed to do it. You just wanted her back.
So much.
I'm glad. You really were a slave to your desires. That's the
Like me.
Goto I remember. It means I don't have to like you after all. Thank you. I think that's all I wanted to hear.
Professor,
You should go.
So he fancied
After
the
all,
fuck out of teacher.
We still have our bet. Although it looks like I'm about to win it.
Activate Sentinel, here we go. To the battle, activate Sentinel. Wait. Wait, is this the end of his one? Lads, I think this was... If that says to the final battle, I'm gonna scream. Oh no, it's okay. I thought that was gonna be like the end of this one.
What's wrong? Did you get separated from your mommy? Could you leave me alone? It's dangerous out here.
Just pick her up and run away.
Just come with me, okay? Will you just...
Don't give her a choice.
What are you...
Exactly. Oh, there's a Kaiju there. Is that a big honking finger?
Don't worry. If you can't find your mommy, I can help you look. We just have to run away right now, okay? Oh, there you are, Miwako. Asami-chan! I'm so glad you're okay. Jeez, you're so reckless.
Just pick the child up and run to somewhere safe.
You shouldn't have come this way.
Kisaragi.
Yeah, there's literally robots like
Already.
everywhere. I think he's trying to avoid the giant
I'll
robots,
get back
right?
to the battle once Miwako's safe.
And stop having conversations because they're literally maybe like a street away for you.
Is someone else here? Of course not. Never mind. The evacuation route's that way. Can I bring her too? Hey! That's fine, just hurry up.
Right, there we go then, just sprint away. To be continued, there we go. First survival, it's called. We are 42% through Vanillaware. Jesus Christ. Right, we're diving into this one again. Right, here we go, big Vanillaware. Let's get this done. Right, I'm confused. Is this sunset in the riverbed?
Strange.
Let's talk to
I know
Chihiro.
this is my first time here, but this suddenly makes me feel so... nostalgic.
Sunsets will do that, I find. Regardless of time period.
Thing is, I'm trying to figure out that if this is like linear.
Yes, but...
But with Goto's one, it's because
Must
you can
be-
only open his one when it's... What's it, you get 12 people past 80%, so you,
Well, I
his is
suppose
at
it
the
must
end,
be
you
one
know?
of those places. So?
So what's
Where
up?
am I going?
I've rented an apartment under a false name.
Can't be any worse than our last accommodations. As long as it's not Rebel, I'll take it.
My apologies. If it's any comfort, I'm certain nobody will find you there. Not Shikishima, and certainly not Miss Morimura. I suppose we have Ida-san to thank for all this. The funds and paperwork he prepared were invaluable.
Tetsuya Ida. And he's still missing.
Oh, wait, she had the rabbit from meeting, what's his name? Kiyotomura, who is her, like, Kiyotomura, that one that's cutting about here. And his timeline is Chihiro Morimura's his sister.
Yes.
Because the clones get put into different relationships and different, you know, things each time.
Let's go.
I want Megan to be able to carry me like that.
Chihiro-san.
Oh wait, she's got Rabbit back
You
now.
think I'm the professor?
That is what I said. You are Professor Chihiro Morimura, a major figure in Shikishima in the year 2188. Namely, the leader of its space initiative.
What are you even talking about?
Two things gotta change the way my mic's sitting because I'm currently curled up in the prom position. Oh no! What have I done? What have I done? What have I done? I didn't think I nudged anything. 2 seconds, please. Come on, come on, come on. The PlayStation crashed. Boys, so it's this PlayStation was originally my PS5 in the living room, and because it crashed, it started crashing. I brought it in here, put it in a bag for a wee while, and bought a new PS5. So I was like, I'll choose this one because it's not crashed, and that is honestly the first crash we've had in quite a while. Give us 2 seconds, it'll all get set back up. In the meantime, it's turned back on, it's turned back on. We'll fast forward to where we were. Just pretend that we don't see anything now. Pretend it's all hunky-dory and pretend that everything's working. What I'll do in the meantime, boysies, is... Haha, there we go. Get this and pretend there's some music going. So da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da. I don't know why I'm doing the... You prawn too hard and killed the screen share. I did indeed. Pretend I don't know why I'm doing the Wheel of Fortune theme, but you know, yes, we'll get it going. Da 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 da, da 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 da. There we go. We're back, boys. Because the PlayStation never went crash. It used to do like a crash report thing. Right, right. I know, I know. Right, I know, I know, I know. Right, and then back to the PlayStation. Let's hope it's going to say, the game's actually very good with its autosave, you know? Like, very, very good. So, oh. There we go, we're right back here. And we'll fast forward.
That is what I...
We can't fast forward dialogue we've already had.
What are you...
Just a possible...
Okay.
Right,
remember,
you say you're a
you think
professor,
that
yeah, we
was
went.
her plan. How would that make sense?
Wait, is this bit new? Okay, Sam Professor, Miss Moore was the one who created me. You think that was her plan? You say she wanted the whole... Oh, this bit is new.
Remember, Miss Morimura is the one who created me. You think that was her plan? She wanted a host for the professor and not herself? How would that make sense?
This is why I'm now gonna be terrified that this could crash at any time, because it's been fine. Literally streamed God knows how much, played and been sitting playing it casually and it's not crashed once.
Were synchronized to her.
I bet now that it's crashed once, that'll be it, it'll just keep crashing.
She believed it was her own data she transmitted. But it was the other Chihiro Morimura in Sector 0. And of course, you entered the world as a newborn, incapable of verbal communication. So Miss Morimura never realized her mistake.
This is all speculation.
Certainly, yes.
So she
But if
cloned
I'm
the wrong
right,
one.
And you are the professor, I imagine you were in quite a panic yourself. All things considered, it was a staggering deviation from the original plan.
What original plan?
What one? Report log, here we
Among
go.
the logs from 2188, one of Tetsuya Ida's noted that he'd found an anomaly. Chihiro Morimura was set to undergo a memory transplant in the final phase. And the final phase, well...
Never happened,
that would be
but...
us.
Oh, we're the final phase. Ah, see, oh yeah, because
I don't know where you think
you
you're
only
going
get,
with this.
was it 13 resets or whatever?
A bit of patience, please.
Because they mentioned how the last reset is, that's it, we're fucked.
There's a little more context I need to provide.
A little more context, such as the future
The
log.
from the future, that would be the comms log I found with my own ID.
Goto's log, here we
The
go.
first log I checked held some surprises. The author seemed to be an elderly Renya Goto. And the date of recording appeared to be 2188. I assumed it was some future version of myself.
But 2188 is actually in the past, because all these ones are actually, you know, arcs from the future.
One that had time traveled into the far future. But now, I don't think that's the case. I believe it's the other way around. In other words, I myself am a clone of him.
Yep, we've kind of figured that out by now. Clone.
every individual I saw in that.
Anyway, I realised I'm still back to the prawn position. 2 seconds, lads. Just moving my mic. I thought like I kicked a wire or something like that.
Clones of themselves.
Even though what's this called? This thing, the Elgato wire is nowhere near this, yeah?
Clones.
I did find a log that proves this point.
What did you see?
What did I see? That's a good question.
Between you and Professor Takamiya. Her field is genetic engineering, I note.
Takamiya's log. Recall. So here we go. This is between.
Professor Takamiya.
Right, that's Chihiro, so that's Ioi Fukusaka and the child that we're talking to. And that's Yuki Takamiya, that's the girl in the, what do you call it, outfit? What do you call it? What's that outfit called? You see this sort of black school outfit? The one that looks, it's a delinquent outfit, that one.
The simulations look good, especially the survey range. We never expected a rate of expansion that high. It was definitely the right call to prioritize its strength as a group over individual units. These probes are pretty much living machines now. They self-replicate using natural resources mined from asteroids in their routing. They'll just keep building up and breaking down. An infinite cycle of self-replication on its way to its target. There's basically zero chance of the tech failing midway through.
I remember thinking that, like what if we had like robots that were like, you know, like probes that you send out and obviously they can self-repair, but if we died out like years before and that thing's still going out, just gathering information, sending it back to nothing, what is that? A poor wee thing.
They'll just
Poor wee
keep on
robot.
going. Probably long after humanity's gone.
Glad I came to an expert then. All that's left is the refinement of the memory cube.
The infrastructural storage cell, right?
The cube's made up of 5 identical memory layers. In theory, it'll compare itself to nearby probes and use them as a template for repairs.
And if it can't be repaired, well, fine. 1 probe down. We've got thousands more.
And our passengers?
I'll be loading them up with the DNA of all the survivors. I've already got samples and data from all 15. Now it's just down to launching them.
So the 15, so everyone else is kind of AI or robots, but the 15 are the clone, like 15 people just get cloned over and over and over again.
These clones will go with all our hopes on their shoulders.
And humanity's all dead. Everyone's
By
fucked.
the way, what do we do about him? I mean, after that DNA test.
We do nothing. He doesn't have to know. What could I even say to him?
Not much, I guess.
Cool, and then we mentioned that to Chihiro. Clone, there we
There
go.
were 15 survivors of that colony, each with a clone established to be compatible, though they grew up in different eras, different worlds. And you aimed to replace your clone's memories with your own. That was your real plan. Right now, I imagine your biggest question is precisely how much of that log I've seen.
I remember X-Men done this rule now in Krakoa, which is like one of the most recent big arcs of the last 5 years of X-Men, where basically the X-Men made good with most mutants and set up an island colony, and it was more about just what the world politically was like with this new mutant island, you know? And it was really, really good, but there was one thing I hated where Krakoa could resurrect mutants, but it mentioned how, like, because what they do is they would send people out on suicide missions and then they would just wake up in Krakoa in new bodies. And I was like, so everyone's a clone. Absolutely everyone's a clone, you know? I'd hated that bit. And also because you're just removing the risk of death, you know? Because literally they would go, right, Wolverine, whatever, suicide mission to the Sentinel headquarters, and they blow up, and then they would just wake back up, and I was like, that's shite, because if I'm reading a comic and Wolverine gets shot in the head, so he'll just wake back up, you know. They've got rid of Krakoa now, you know, and I'm like, right, that's the only bit I hated. I love the other stuff with Krakoa, but I hate the clone thing. Also, every single character we've now got has been aged down and is also now a clone, which is shite.
You do have a genius mind, but also the form of a child. I imagine it's harder than usual to hide your agitation.
It's absolutely not. Now you're just trying to trick me?
Right, Takemiya's log, tell about
I'd
that.
say, based on that log, Professors Takemiya and Morimura seem to know each other quite well. Maybe you know something about that.
Of course not.
Then perhaps instead, Tsukasa Okino?
Oh,
Being compatible.
he knows
that
Okino,
makes
doesn't
one
he?
part of his
Or
identity
she.
clear.
Whoops.
He's one of the
She knows
15
Okino.
from the year 2188. So, any theories? Who was he in the year 2188? Care to guess?
Stop it.
No? Then allow me to clarify. That boy, Tsukasa Okino,
Is...
is Professor Chihiro Morimura's son.
Oh! Oh, they
But
both
not
got
her
white hair, so
child
that
by
makes sense.
personal, conventional birth.
Oh, he's a clone of her.
The professor donated her egg cells as a young woman, in accordance with the policies on population control.
And clone.
Their blood relation wasn't exactly obvious, until DNA testing on the clone revealed it. The professor was faced with the truth. He was her son, which naturally sparked an inconvenient surge of maternal instinct. However, Okino himself didn't think highly of the professor. He had his disagreements with the project staff, too.
I mean, surely if you clone a clone, it becomes more diluted, if you get what I mean, as you go.
It seemed like her end was near. The professor recorded him one
It's kind of
final
like
message.
substance, like you. What happens if you take substance from one of the substance, you know? You end up with Monstro.
One last chance for him to know the truth.
Stop!
Oh, cheers, Dan.
You saw that? But how? You'd need a biometric ID match to access that log, so you should only have been able to access your own. My logs and Okino's should have been locked off.
Thank you, Professor Morimura.
Sniper on the hills, yes, man, you got him.
Indeed, the files I could access were somewhat limited, mostly company logs.
Keeping man on home video safe from intruders, yes, man.
Meeting reports, call transcripts, bureaucratic chaff. Barely anything in the way of your personal records.
Then, how do you know what was in my logs?
It's simple, really.
Oh, another flashback. Flash forward. Helps make it easier to moderate on mobile. Have they? That's class. I've not really actually, that's a lie. I was on Twitch Mobile not long ago and I'm not quite used to the update yet.
Now, let's see if the biometric authentication
My problem is that
works.
when I watch like Jason's stream, especially if I notice it when I'm on the marbles, doing that for example, I'm so far behind everyone else. I'll see in the chat !play, but he'll still be on like the previous race because it's like 20 seconds behind. I will say, you know. At least maybe that's just my mobile. I don't know how to speed that up or whatever. Maybe not 20 seconds. Maybe close to like 10 seconds. You know.
Did it go through?
Check authentication.
Looks like that got me past the initial barrier, at least. Now, with Miss Morimura's ID, I should be able to get into her logs.
Right, let's get into the logs. Where's the computer? Oh god, what's going on here?
Maybe, if I check Miss Morimura's logs, I might find a clue why your biometric ID matches hers.
Because she's a clone of you. But memories weren't put into her, I think.
It really is
Just
her
fast
ID.
forwarding whenever it's just the wee sort of, you know, data input things.
Yori Fuyusaka?
Though unconscious, she proved very helpful. She is Chihiro Morimura, a compatible version. If you really are Miss Morimura, then you should already know who Iori Fuyusaka is, because that would mean you hid her here in Sector 4. The
So there
plan
was
was
3
for the
versions
two
of her
unicorns
in the
to
same
grow up with
place.
their own separate
Well, that's
lives.
confusing.
Ida-san's idea, presumably. Chihiro Morimura was planned to be placed in 2104.
But somehow she came back
and
to
Tetsuya Ida
this time.
in 2024. Yet neither could be found.
I knew Renya Goto of Shikishima pretty well. You and he are very different. Except that you both make my life a lot harder. So, suppose I am the professor. Then what?
Yeah, then what?
I want to know the truth. I want to know the reasons behind all of this. But that seems unlikely. I imagine you're not inclined to tell me anything.
And why's that?
It'd be inconvenient for you if we had all the facts. Considering you're trying to eliminate us.
Wait, I am? Oh no, she is. I see.
From the very beginning, you never intended for this world to survive.
To be continued. Oh. 57%. Right, here we go. We're nearly there, boys. We're nearly there. Hypocrisy, right. Hopefully that'll be coming up next. Hopefully. I'm now feared that it can possibly break. Again, luckily the... Oh my god, that sound came out of my mouth. Luckily, the autosave is really generous in this game. Like, really generous. Oh, so we're going between timelines here. I see, I got you.
Why are they coming this way? The terminal's the other way.
Oh, is that me fighting?
That's gotta be Iori.
No, never mind. That's someone else. That's Big Fuyusaka, who's
Hey, Iori.
about to fucking
Iori?
scalp that
They
big
all
robot.
appeared on this side out of nowhere. Just keep running. It's easy to say, but where are we even supposed to run?
Oh fucking hell! Right, who's firing missiles and nothing?
Yumiko, I'm sorry I couldn't get you somewhere safer, but I'll handle this. Usami-chan?
Here we go. She about to summon the robot. Why turn her? Oh yeah, she gets shot. Because it's wherever you get shot, that's where you can then, or wherever Megumi shot you is where you can summon your robot.
Usami-chan! Usami-chan disappeared. What the heck is going on?
Oh yeah, Dan, speaking of giant robots, you built any Gundams yet recently? I seen you had the
I'm going to
the
protect you.
big fucking scythe one from,
Everything's
was that
gonna
Wing?
be okay. I need to stay
Which I
low.
remember as a kid in the Poundland in Maryhill Shopping Centre, or what's now the big Tesco, had a
Just so
bunch
you
of
know, I didn't
Gundam
want to
figures
do
in there.
this.
Well, not figures, they
I'm
had
gonna
model
try
kits
something.
back about the mid 2000s, I want to say. And I was like, or the early 2000s, and I was like, oh, I'll buy one of them because I thought it was a toy, and it was the red one. I think I can't remember his name, the Vegeta type character. I think it was, and I was like, oh, I'll buy that, and I just couldn't. I couldn't build it. Doing the Zeta one, which is my favourite. Oh, nice.
You got a drone up, right? I need you here right now.
2 seconds, gonna move something so I can see the chat better. Is it Epion or Heavy Arms? Let's have a look. I think Epion rings a bell. It might be Epion or Epion, however you say it. Let's search that up. Yeah, it's him. Yep. I don't know if he was like the Vegeta type character, but I just remember that Gundam specifically because that's the Gundam I played as, and I want to say Gundam Dynasty Warriors 2, which is a fucking great game.
Goto? You don't mean Goto?
Shame that it didn't get any versions for
Renya Goto?
which got like Windows or whatever. Actually, I don't know. Was it on Steam?
So you know him too?
Epion was the Rivals one.
There you are.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking cool.
Goto,
Especially when you're like an edgy Wayne going into teenage sort of years, you know.
where did you come from?
I said I was about 10 and I was like, wow, that's cool, you know. Came from a giant robot.
Chihiro-san.
My senior ID can get me access to the higher level commands, but I still need the biometric authentication to get it started. So I'll need your help. Though,
Right, what do we do?
it's not a favor for me. I'm the one who's going to be helping all of you, in the end. Don't move.
Are you trying to shift from here?
Wait, where are we shifting? There's literally a fight going on now. I'm needed
I
for the
need you to
fight.
step away.
Poor Miwako's just left there. Where's she meant to go now? There we go, shifted to underground. But I've got a, well, I say a gunpla. It's literally a model kit for a transformer. It is
This place is...
it is RC from the Transformers Rise of the Beast movie, which it's like it says like no brush required, no glue required, no cutters required, and this is meant to be like an easy sort of one, like kit baby's first kit. And I'm looking at it and I'm terrified of it. Oh, it's scary. I might just ask Sean up and just go like, Sean, can you build this for me?
Sector 4 mainframe.
Because I've tried, but it's just hard.
Trying to achieve.
Maximum hypocrisy. Once I'm done here, your fight might get just a little easier.
I know obviously there's very different ones. Like I know there's I know there's like little ones, but see like a general size gunpla, how long does that usually take?
Get on the shifter already.
Right, get on the here we go, shifter, where are we getting sent? I've seen a bunch of other ones like for Evangelion and stuff like that, you know, and Gurren Lagann, like shows that I really fucking like, and the toys for those shows are so expensive. The model kits are roughly like they're okay, they're okay priced, you know.
Thank you.
But I just can't build them to save myself.
Come back for me. I'm shifting you back.
Right, so I've given her access to things and I've been teleported back.
Let's get started, shall we? All units fighting the Kaiju. Can you hear me?
Who's that? How'd you get on this channel?
Huh? Wait, you're the gloomy Wicca was helping.
You can get different grades that affect the detail and price, but a HG, which is a good entry level one, might take 3 to 8 hours depending on complexity. Ah. Oh dearie me.
Chihiro? Is that you, Chihiro?
I'm Chihiro Morimura.
What? That's our teacher's name.
I'm going to evacuate the populace all at once.
Oh, the Death Slice one didn't take that long. Death Scythe, not Slice.
Readouts say 1.2 million.
I'm guessing he's the bad guy.
Sector 4. They'll all be force shifted to the
I
year
love,
2025.
I've not seen a lot of giant mecha stuff, but I do like
As in
the mechs themselves. There's a really good video which is I remember watching because on my VR headset it was like size comparison of mechs and like shows and anime, and in the VR, because it's VR YouTube, it was like you could look up and see the size of them. It was really cool.
To the year 2025?
He's one of the goodies actually, he's just an edgy teenager. Ah, fair enough.
You're shifting over 1 million people?
So you don't have to worry about any civilian casualties. That's all.
Wait a minute, Chihiro!
Initializing shift.
You know, it was a fighting game I was kind of looking at. I think it was called Override. It was an Override Mech City Brawl, and it was kind of like a mix between it was close to like Rampage or King of the Monsters type thing. Or was it War of the Monsters that was that game? Right, so all the civilians are getting sent there. Some of the civilians are really detailed. Oh, there we go, it's Miwako.
Isn't this?
Oh, she's been sent there before, so she's not going to have a good time there.
That should be everyone. Unbelievable. Absolutely ridiculous. Why am I doing this?
That's a good question. Why are you?
What's the meaning of this? How did you gain access? Explain yourself.
I'm Takatoshi Hijiyama. I just have one favor to ask of you.
Oh, this will be is this hypocrisy? No, we can't see it yet.
Well, it's kind of complicated, but I'm actually asking on behalf of someone else.
Oh, he's asking for Okino, isn't he?
A young man by the name of Okino.
Ah, her son? Clone? Kind of?
Tsukasa Okino?
There we go. Hypocrisy, there we go. So we can finish off Hijiyama's now. But what do we think, boys? I might just finish off Reina Goto's and then do Hijiyama's. Fuck it, Goto's, let's go. Let's dive right back in. Reina Goto log 2188.
This data is that you, Goto? It's been a while. The last time I saw you was 2 months before my death. Roughly a year ago, I think. Chairman Ogata. An AI construct based on Chairman Kengo Ogata.
Yeah, is that Nenji Ogata's dad, or what?
Why would this be in Morimura's files? I see. So this is how she managed to raise all those funds.
But there's another video which is like another size comparison of mechs, but it's not like VR. and I just love seeing the mental designs and mental names for the series. Like, my favourite one being Macross, Do You Remember Love, which is, phenomenal title.
She must have used this AI to access the Shikishima chairman's hidden network.
Or like, the Rebuild, no, that's not Rebuild, what's that Evangelion DVD I've got? 2 seconds, let me just figure the name of this one out. Because I didn't like Evangelion for a while, because I bought the Manga Force DVD of Evangelion, but it wasn't a DVD, it was so there's a movie which is actually the whole series up to a Rebuild, not Rebuild, end of Evangelion, like, tied together. What's it called? Neon Genesis Evangelion Death and Rebirth, or Evangelion Death and Evangelion Rebirth, which is literally maybe like in 70 minutes, 20 episodes cut, not 20, like 28 episodes cut down into 70 minutes, which is, it's a mess. And I just didn't like Evangelion because I was like, I'm a bit confused watching this. And I went back and watched the series and I was like, oh no, wait, I get it now.
Not quite. I'm afraid that was originally my idea.
Because I think that was kind of common, because I think Gundam's done that, where it's like, right, we'll take the season 1 of something and make it a movie. Like, I'm pretty sure there's also versions of that with, I want to say, Gurren Lagann. I think there's 3 Gurren Lagann movies, or 2 or 3. I think it's actually no. I'm thinking I think there's 2 of them, and they're basically just extended versions. And they cut out quite a lot of the filler and stuff. Like, one's the first timeline, which is like the Beastmen sort of stuff, and then there's the post time skip movie.
The good Professor Morimura was only following my orders, so all of this was by design. You're leaking the prototype nanomachinery to the black market. The catastrophic consequences. You're the one who exploited her. If you blame anyone, blame yourself. We were so close to losing Project Ark entirely. Now we must prioritize the project above all else.
So he was ahead of this project and then fucked the entire human race just to get his project going.
I'll finally have my second chance at life.
That makes sense why he'd do that.
You were planning on downloading yourself into a clone. A brave new Earth is waiting for me. I won't let you do this. What is Professor Morimura doing now? She's dead. By that hitman's hands, I presume. That's humanity. Self-destructive to the very end. Only a few survivors left now. I give them 3 days at most.
Yeah, that's a good point. Like, we sent a hitman when there's like 15 people left on the Earth. Like, surely, and he's like, oh, I'm doing this, I'm getting paid well. And I was like, aye, but money doesn't mean everyone. There's literally no one to buy it from, you know?
Shut up, Construct. Your project is over. Unfortunately for you, the Ark is already set off. It's still within comms range. You don't have clearance. I refuse to let an AI control the future of humanity. Not of the survivors. The ones who would have clearance.
Cool, so in 2188 they are absolutely fucked. They're probably dead by this point. Long dead.
Suppose I am the professor. Then what?
I want to know the truth. I want to know the reasons behind all of this. But that seems unlikely. I imagine you're not inclined to tell me anything.
And why's that?
It'd be inconvenient for you if we had all the facts. Considering you're trying to eliminate us.
Wait, she is? Well, she ends up helping us in the future, so it's fine.
You never intended for this world to survive.
You think I'm trying to destroy the world?
I do.
So you think I'm enabling the Kaiju now? Even though I've got more reason to hate them than any of you?
That is true, at least. You're clearly not on the Kaiju's side. After all, they are a threat to your primary objective, which would be to carry out the plan you formed in 2188. However, that plan may now be untenable. The situation has deviated too drastically.
Ooh. I'm making noises because I've got no clue what he's talking about.
Recall when I brought you to the underground UFO, I believe you said something like, it was out of your hands.
Remarking UFO, let's bring that up. Recall, here we go. We're just going to fast forward just to get through these bits when it comes to the... There we go, being dropped off in the UFO.
This is the mainframe of the UFO?
Yes.
Honestly, Okino-kun, you can't take anything else in life seriously. So why do you put so much time into all this?
Okino.
Just talking to myself.
Oh, because he made the, or he's the one that came up with the Kaijus and Sentinels and stuff like that.
More importantly, look at this mess. Something unpleasant must have happened here.
Most likely.
I've got an idea that when they built this UFO, it wasn't made for, like, it doesn't look very user friendly at all, if you know what I mean.
A Shikishima android. Probably left here by Ida-san.
Right, what's over here?
They've all been shot. External damage suggests the weapon was a phaser.
And can we look at laptops at all or anything like that? Or none, just the robots? Cool.
They're all out of commission.
I see. Let's get started then.
Is it really possible?
I have a fairly
Possible
comprehensive
to do
grasp
what?
of this system. This abnormality all comes down to the decode, right? I should be able to get rid of it.
Why would Miss Morimura push for Operation Aegis if this was an option all along?
Well, you said it yourself. She's either being controlled by someone,
Or
or she could be trying to save herself.
That's not right. Hold on. That file system hadn't even been analyzed yet. How did you gain access?
I have a senior admin ID. Access privileges for the entire system.
You somehow got access to an account that high level?
you know, it's weird when I'm streaming and I worry about leaving sort of quiet bits, but there is just so much dialogue in this game that I don't really want to talk over or anything like that, you know?
Sector 3's mainframe has been damaged in an attack. It's barely operational. I won't be able to process much here.
Like, other games I'm like, right, I need to keep talking the whole time, you know? Games that maybe have more gameplay than, you know, story.
Command ship?
The mothership in
I'm going to be talking so much shite during the destruction bits because, you know, they're a bit more just sort of combat and stuff like that, you know?
Is it an arc? Some grand design from the people of the future?
Either that or a base of operations for an alien invasion. The comms channel to the command ship is cut off. Must be hiding somewhere beyond the horizon.
So I wonder if this is the safe, I wonder if this is like the safe bit at the bottom, you know? Remember I was talking about Section 0?
Time to find another link.
Will this fix cut off the Kaiju's attacks?
It should be able to solve the problem at its core.
But
However, we can't stop any commands that were already processed. That's out of my hands.
Which means we'll still have to deal with the Kaiju already generated. We don't know how many the factories have produced.
a lot by, you know, by what we've had to fight through. A lot.
Just verify their numbers. We're going to need the Sentinels after all.
That may be best. Operation Aegis is too much of a risk.
Right, here we go, here we
In
go.
other words, the decode's activation is a blow you cannot recover from. No matter how you try to fix it, your plan is irreversibly impacted. The most direct fix would be eliminating the decode. Then, you would just restart the loop anew.
But we can't restart because I remember here whose story was that? Was that A's who said, like, basically, yeah, you can't restart a loop because on this loop everything's fucked, you know?
In order to trigger a loop, you need them to destroy all the sector's mainframes. And therein lies your goal. You want this world destroyed so the timeline can be reset.
But
You have one major obstacle, and that's Operation Aegis.
what's Operation Aegis? Let's ask her about that.
Aegis isn't just an ordinary defense system. It causes a terminal to seal itself off in self-defense, preventing anyone from using it to control the world.
Is that what we've been doing in destruction mode, is just
Once all
defending
the
these
Are
terminals?
sealed off, will be severed from the mainframe, effectively preventing any further loop or extinction. But if that happens,
We're
your
kind of
plan
forcing
is
the
null and
planet
void.
to stay, or not planet, our small planet the way it is, you know?
Be stuck in a loop where your goal was impossible.
Future merger, let's ask about that.
Newman was acquired by the
Right, I know. Megacorps and all that, compatibility. Right, Operation Aegis, let's think about that.
This operation goes against Professor Morimura's agenda. She will stop at nothing to prevent it.
Wait, police records, here we go.
Let's backtrack a little bit. We discussed the suspect of Miss Morimura's murder, and you asked me who I think did it.
I think it was you. I think it was...
If you actually are Professor Chihiro Morimura...
Come on, do the big not objection, you know, the big point that, I know it's Professor Layton, that Phoenix Wright does, Moan.
Then I believe you personally murdered Miss Morimura.
Yes, he did it.
Did I now?
Well, we didn't do it, he said it.
She was a staunch advocate of Operation Aegis, a thorn in your side, someone in the way of your reset.
An interesting theory, if also an incorrect one.
Believe me,
Right, prove it. Where were you?
I understand why you'd view me with hostility. Certainly Renya Goto was responsible for chasing you out of Newman, even if it was on Shikishima's behalf. A buyer, simply eliminating liabilities. After that, you took the lead on Project Arc. Under Kengo Ogata's oversight.
Oh, she's working for the AI. Who wants to be reborn the new boy, doesn't she?
Of course, being Nenji Ogata's father.
I knew it! I knew it!
And Shikishima's chairman, who recognized your talent. He passed away in 2187. His age caught up with him. But the other Kengo Ogata is perhaps more relevant. The one you created after his death using his memories.
I mean, it's not the same person though, is it? It's based off his memories. It's kind of like I was thinking that way. Oh, what was it? I think it was literally X-Men. I was like, yeah, but that's not the same Wolverine. He's been brought back to life and he's got the same memories and the same consciousness. And in Krakoa, no, they can't explain that their soul is the same. But I was like, how can you, like, my brain was just thinking, how can you prove that's the same Wolverine? He's got the memories. It's kind of, I remember being in the kitchen one time and it was at a house party. And it was, you know, a bit where the house party sort of winded down and everyone's passed out or everyone's away home. And it's just the weirdos that are still up and I'm sitting there sort of sobering up, kind of still drunk in this sort of haze. And this guy's telling me, how do you know everything in your life has happened? And I was like, because I remember it was, but how do you know his memories aren't planted? And I was sitting there having a bit of an existential crisis. This guy who's just stoned out his mind's like, think about it. I think he's now a big QAnon guy. I don't really keep up with him, but it's, you know, it was that kind of conspiracy. I've noticed there's a pipeline of conspiracy theories that went into that, you know.
An AI construct. You were letting it control you.
I was just getting advice.
Ones who say, oh, there's rich elites that are controlling everything, but anyway, Donald Trump's going to save us. Ah, yes, one of the rich elites. Yes.
Dug that out of a log too?
Yes. Renya, the log was recorded in the colony after your death.
Clone, there we go.
Once your clone reaches 18 years of age, you set it so that she'd download your memories. It's clear this project was not a selfish endeavor. I'm sure you felt a sense of duty to save humanity, but you were also trying to bring Kengo Ogata back to life. So Professor Morimura takes over Chihiro Morimura's clone, and presumably, Kengo Ogata would take over Nenji Ogata's clone.
You leave best boy Nenji alone.
That's why you're so intent on sticking to the plan. Certainly, from your perspective, Miss Morimura was expendable. She had to die. Her very survival endangered your ultimate goal.
Well, that is a shame. This isn't
Oh,
ideal.
oh fuck, he's figured it
You
out.
know too much. Goodbye.
To be continued. Just barter that child. Just barter the child. Right, I need to do Hijiyama's and then I can finish off Goto's. Right, here we go. Because I think 85 is the final one, isn't it? Yeah. Right, we're in the UFO again. It'll be us in Big Sukasa.
Where do I begin? Well, I think I finally found what we needed.
Yes, man, here we
The
go.
answer to our problem.
Give him a kiss.
What is it?
I'd prefer to handle the introductions first, but
But
well, I guess we're a bit early.
I was say I don't like butts, well that's not a lie, I do like butts.
The command ship's still behind the horizon. That means still about half an hour until they're in comms range. Now it's a waiting game.
Go ahead and explain.
Guess I owe you that much. You remember our talk about the decode?
Something inside that interlocutor? It's the thing calling the Deimos, right?
Yeah, it's a lot of techno babble.
You got it. More specifically, the important part is its connections to 3 discrete points. One of those points is the command
Yeah, I'm
ship
trying to remember
orbit,
who's actually
which I'll
got
show
the
you
decode.
here.
I remember. Was it Natsuno? I think it might have been Natsuno.
From that ship, it extracts the data of the Deimos themselves. That data is used to manufacture them in the automated factories in Sector 1. Then the factory-fresh Deimos are deployed to attack Universal Control. And that's how the decode works.
Right, just
So
keep
why
talking
do
to
the
Akino.
attacks
There we
make
go.
people disappear?
I might actually have the answer to that one, but it'd be better if you heard it from her. The command ship.
Oh, the command ship will be, what's her name? Miyuki Inaba, wasn't it? The idol. Can we just fast forward, or...
Hey, the stall is moving.
Oh, robot's back up. Okay, no, help.
It stopped.
Oh wait, is she the robot? Can we talk to the robot?
Is this stall some kind of enemy?
Must have come from above ground. I'm definitely triggering the voice recognition, but... looks like my operation authority has been revoked.
Well, just punch it in the heart.
My commands aren't enough to shut them down. They'll be back in action soon. My command...
Do we have a gun or anything like that to defend ourselves with?
Hey,
Oh, there's one over here. Okay, no, help. Help. Help.
Stop!
this doesn't look good.
You're telling me. We need to go. Something's off.
Wait, are we locked back?
What's wrong?
That console. Looks like I can only use the controls from there.
Oh, that's why
You stay here.
there's a bit where
I'll go set the
Okino was
timer.
trapped and we had to go back and save him, didn't we?
Stop!
Oh no!
Okino!
And then we've been sent back in time just ourselves.
Why me? Why only me? I have to get back now, or Okino might not. Someone. Anyone. I need to find someone who knows how to time travel.
Who knows time traveling? Who's the time travel boy? Go to the campus.
Sekigahara would know. Keitaro's Sentinel could also travel in time. Wait, that nurse would know as well.
Who's the best one to ask? Probably A, because I think he's the one that goes back and actually does save him, I think. But that's cheating knowing that.
Going to him for help leaves a bad taste in my mouth, but desperate times call for desperate measures.
Because we've actually already seen that from someone else's point of view. Go to the cafeteria. Oh no, you know he's desperate, he doesn't even want, what you call it?
I can't seem to find that teacher.
When he doesn't want to go get his yakisoba pan. Females shouldn't.
Excuse me, miss. There's something I need to ask you.
Just start screaming at her about, do you know Sekigahara? Oh, she's terrified.
You've been in the area for a while, right?
Just ask her about everyone.
Seen any suspicious characters? Sharp eyes, acting fishy?
Apart from me.
Yeah, right in front of... never mind.
Right, what about Miura?
I'm looking for a boy named Miura. He'd be wearing a school hat. Has he been around here?
A school hat? Oh, you mean that middle schooler kid?
Oh, he might be around here.
Seen him?
Sorry. I don't really know anything.
But
But you might want to talk to one of our track members.
Where would I find them?
Around now, she'd probably be at the rest area.
Understood. Thank you.
right, cool. We've got something there, and then let's ask about Miss Morimura.
I'm looking for a teacher named Morimura. Do you have any idea where she might be?
You need to find Miss Morimura? I think she already went home for the day.
Really?
Cool. So Miura's the only thing we can go to.
Be gone during an emergency. I'll have to look somewhere else.
Right, let's go. Was it the rest area? The break area. There we go. That's kind of the rest area. Try to remember. Where's Natsuno?
Do you have a moment?
For what?
Kyoto Miura.
I'm looking for Miura. A boy with an old school hat. Any idea where I might find him?
A school hat? You mean Natsuno's boyfriend?
Natsuno?
That's the one.
One of my friends in track has a boyfriend, and he always wears this super vintage-looking school hat.
That's him.
Do you know where he is?
He wasn't near the athletics building. I do remember something.
But
Oh, I've seen him around the old school building.
The old school building. So, the wooden schoolhouse.
yeah, I refuse to believe that people wouldn't just hang out in that abandoned building. Right, to the which got where is it? Where's the wooden school building? To the walkway. Yeah, it's that way and then backwards, isn't it? Yeah. Wait, what'd that say? Reminisce. No time to reminisce. Wooden school building. There we go. Right, I'm looking for Mura, who is not here.
If what Kate taught the Sentinels, so if I can take, maybe I can use.
Right, he's gonna find Mura. He said might be in the old school building. Sentinel.
If what Keitaro, if what Kate.
Right, I know, I've already thought that.
You know what I saw? Just as I was shifting, I saw Okino, and the androids were after him. I need to get back and rescue him.
Right, I'm just gonna wait, remain here, and I'm just gonna see if I'm spamming the X button in case anything pops up. Because she said he saw him round the old school building, maybe I need to reminisce. So let's head back to the walkway. I mean, this is technically around the school building.
Okino.
Right, let's get thinking. This might help.
What's wrong?
This is for you.
Oh, nice wee letter.
I really like you.
Oh,
What are you doing? Don't be crazy. I...
Gotcha. Deja vu, huh? Isn't this where I confessed to Nenji Ogata too? That
oh, he's
seemed
getting
like
all
it really
embarrassed.
got to you. I thought you might be feeling left out, so...
You idiot. You thought it'd make me happy for a man to confess to me?
I mean, it seemingly did.
Guess not. Huh.
It did make him happy, but it did. Right, maybe after I've seen that scene. If I go to the wooden school building.
Nobody here.
Right, cool, and then maybe if I leave, he'll turn up. Oh, there's Natsuno.
You? Wait, maybe...
This was the correct area to search.
Oh yeah, because we done this as Natsuno when we went and saved Okino, didn't we?
Wait, that's... You're the scout unit that was with Sekigahara. Why do you have this? Who
Big
are
BJ.
you?
Takatoshi-san, let me take you.
Take you...
Let me take you to Okino's location.
Oh.
He has been wounded by androids.
Let's go save him.
His condition is critical.
What?
Oh yeah, because we went here
Who
as
exactly
Natsuno,
are
didn't we?
How do you know about Okino?
Television broadcasts and command ship transmissions. Miyuki Inaba used them to inform me. Natsuno, he will need it.
Oh, sure.
Need what?
Here.
Oh, a gun!
What is this?
A phaser. You will need a weapon to neutralize the androids.
Cool, let's go get him.
Future gun?
I extracted it from the Shikishima laboratory. It was designed based on data from the mainframe.
Yeah, let's get blasting, here we go.
Stay here.
What?
It will be dangerous. Okino may not have much time.
Then let's move.
Right, let's go all time crisis and blast these robots.
Okino!
3 active androids detected.
I'm on it.
Right, get blasting. Get blasting as soon as there's a chance.
Converted.
And then there's another one here. Oh yeah, there was a time crisis game. I can't remember which one it was. Was it Raising Storm that was like had robots around it? Because there was Time Crisis. Yeah, it was Time Crisis, Raising Storm that had robots. There was another one that was just. I remember a big arcade machine that was Terminator Salvation Machine, and it's better than the movie because the game was so fucking cool. Had a big like plastic assault rifle you could use.
Ichiyama-kun,
Don't talk. I'm here.
the letter. Read my letter.
No! Okino!
Oh no! Oh, he's turned into Ghost.
No.
Oh, poor Okino.
He's gone.
Universal control has isolated him.
So basically, if they die, they get put back onto, like, I think their consciousness gets brought back to wherever it is, you know, universal control.
So they finally made it here. Okino.
Wait, Okino's talking to him in the.
Much of a knack for love letters.
Right, here, let's read the letter.
Invasion force is approaching Sector 4. So I'd like to share the Sentinel with you. I hid it in the ocean in Sector 5. It's the one I piloted. Sentinel number 12. If anything happens to me, you'll need access to it. So I made one last adjustment to your body on my own. The Sentinel activation switch is on your left forearm.
Oh, well, so he's put that on us, so now we can use the robot. And here we go, activate Sentinel.
That scout unit said you were isolated. If you really are alive, if you're out there somewhere, then you're going to need a home to return to. It'd be a shame if it was gone. So, I'll fight to my last breath to save it.
Right, here we go, let's go save our
That's all the
boyfriend.
reason I need.
Man, I really like those two as characters, they're really fucking good.
Let's go. Sentinel number 12.
My eyes.
Finally. I was wondering when you'd show up.
Oh, because they're on the robot. I see, I got you.
What was that? I thought I heard Okino's voice.
You did. It's me.
Just complete silence. Oh, I forgot to press X there.
You still have legs. No ghosts here.
So the
Oh wait, they're not a
scout
ghost.
was right.
I'm still alive. Because we shared the Sentinel, you're the only one who I can communicate with.
What can I do?
So are they just
How do I
naked in
save
different
you?
parts of the Sentinel?
I can't go back to that world anymore. I was cut off from it. To keep me alive. This was the answer, Hijiyama-kun. Remember what we talked about? The mystery process eating up 80% of the inner Lossiter's memory? Our hearing, vision, scent, touch, and taste. It was supplying sensory data. Everything we ever perceived. It made everything in that world seem real. That was practically its highest priority function.
Seem real?
The world isn't real.
You don't mean it was all fake? My home? The factory?
The 5
Oh,
sectors are
100%.
not reality. Besides the 15 of us, every human we've ever known, they were created by universal control.
So basically, boys, why they're naked is because they're all actually in the Sentinels. That's their real bodies. And basically everyone else is like a projection, if you get what I mean, into those realities.
That world is a simulated space. A massive, perfect...
That's why they're all
for
naked.
us.
That I said that back in stream 1, everyone's going, why are they naked? Why is, like, you know, it's because their real bodies are up here. I didn't think it would take until literally the last stream before we seen it. But that's why they're all like, let's see if I can get the image. That's why they're all like, oh no, I've clicked on the wrong thing. Whoops. Whoopsie daisy. That's why they're all like this, you know, why they're all naked. Because that's their real bodies. Anyways.
None of it was real.
And thank you for that artwork, Vicky, it was class.
These cockpits we're in right now, that is reality. My designs for the Sentinels never had cockpits at all. What kind of suicidal moron would get in a 35-meter weaponized metal suit? A single punch's recoil impact would hit the pilot like a train crash. But then the finished Sentinels had ways to get inside. I wasn't too familiar with the systems we'd pulled from the mainframe data. I figured it was just
Yeah,
a
there's a
spec
thing I
hadn't
remember in,
noticed at the
there's
time.
something about, like, you know, if you got punched while you're in a set, it'd be like a train crash. I remember thinking that with, like, was it Transformers? Like, there was a bit where Shia LaBeouf fell from off a building, and I think Optimus Prime or Bumblebee caught him, and I was like, that'd be like you'd fall into, like, you'd fall into metal. You would die, you know? Or, like, I hate, like, actually, there's one thing in Terminator 3 I really like. There's a bit where they're right at the end, they're crawling away from the Terminatrix, and it grabs John Connor's leg, and it just turns into paste, because that's a fucking vice grip there. That's literally a machine. Like, it's like getting your leg cut. Machine. It would just, you know, demolish it.
But it wasn't even a cockpit at all. They're growth pods, meant to keep our bodies healthy. We were born inside these pods. We have never known life outside of them.
Ah.
If all that's true, how do we get out?
I don't know if we can get out.
Imagine how like liberating you feel once you got out and stretched.
But at least one thing's clear. If the Deimos invasion destroys the world we knew, then we will all die inside these pods.
Fat chance of that. You're shameless, shrewd, and infuriating. People like you don't die so easily. No matter what else may change, my duty is the same.
So they've been running around naked this whole time.
Well,
sitting in VR tubes naked, basically.
I will not let you die.
Like, imagine you've got a VR headset and you're sitting on VR chat, and everyone else, even though they look like a big anime lassie, is actually just sitting in the scud. Or they're looking like, you know, Ezio, they're just in the scud, you know?
No matter how this ends, I will always be with you. Let's go.
To the final battle, there we go. I won't let you be alone. Right, and let's finish off Renyagoto's one. So this is the last bit of the Reminiscence ones. So we should... I think it'll take us like another hour or so. Maybe a bit of a longer one, maybe close to 3 hours this stream.
Initiating meta-skill analysis. This shouldn't take too long.
Whoa.
I'll send you the data once it's ready.
That would be great.
But I must say, this is a surprise. Okino-kun really managed to push this through? Integrating this half-coded thing into the control system?
Thank you. No, well, Okino wanted to tell you that. Thank you.
Oh, that's nice.
Okino-kun said that?
He said the analysis wasn't complete yet. So he appreciates your help with all this.
I see.
To look at you, anyone might think you were just a child, but you must be a truly exceptional individual. The message was okay.
I'm actually a very, very old woman, yeah?
Now, if you'll excuse me, I must return to the battle.
That boy. So he
Wasn't actually tuning into streams because I wanted to avoid spoilers, but I haven't been following this. I also needn't have worried. Oh, believe me, it's that wild that, like, you know, it's that wild that I completely forgot about half these twists, apart from, you know, certain big ones. And the game's that long that...
This isn't ideal, but you know too much. Goodbye.
Ah, your gun doesn't work. Yes, man.
Shoot me with that gun.
Sure.
Anyone who
Sure.
knows the truth of Aegis is a liability to you, and liabilities must be dealt with. Does that sum it up?
Shoot that child. I can't do it.
If you recall, I specifically acquired this gun for your purposes. You had concerns about self-defense.
Shite game, can't shoot child. 0 out of 10.
I can guess what happens next. Now you're going to use it to shoot me.
Yes! Yes! Here we go.
Perhaps I wasn't clear. For safety reasons, neither one of us can be shot with this gun.
Oh, boo! Boo!
I configured it very specifically.
I guess just leaving a huff or think about a phaser.
As I suspected, this gun records the time of its last discharge, and that time
discharge.
must be a near match for Miss Morimura's estimated time of death, which suggests
You did it. You killed her.
you used this gun to murder her. Now, on the day of the crime, you yourself were using the drone to keep tabs on Miss Morimura, weren't you? Based off
Oh yeah,
your
because they were looking out
expenses
for
that
the
day,
drone at a time.
I presume you took a taxi to the crime scene.
How much do you have in that
What
pocketbook?
taxis let just a Wayne get in the back and just drive away?
Were you just playing dumb this
Saying
whole
that,
time?
as a Wayne, I never tried to get into a taxi by myself, you know?
When did you realize? What gave away that I was the professor and not her?
That's a good question. I don't
There
know.
was a specific moment. It was back when Miura found you here. You described Miura as an excellent design engineer, but the Miura of 2188 was the design engineer, not him.
Oh yeah, he was just a soldier.
Did you dig that out of Renya Goto's log too?
No. That I learned through Miura, the AI of Sentinel number 17. He also told me about the existence of the logs.
So, what happens to me now?
Jail.
If you're
Straight to
not killing
jail.
me, I assume you're at least locking me up?
Considering what you did to Miss Morimura, I'm admittedly conflicted. But giving into my emotional reaction wouldn't solve anything. Vengeance isn't going to bring her back. So, with that in
No,
mind,
boys, I'm going to admit, it is a bit coming up to the end of this. I'm
I would
like,
rather choose the path that gets me closer to the
it's a bit
truth.
emotional, you know, because I've been playing it for that long. I'm like, oh god, what do I do now after beating, you know.
To see what lies at the end of
I think
all
streaming
this.
a longer game, you do
see
get
what
that once
she
you
could
finish
do.
it, you know. Had it with all the Persona games, had it with like Final Fantasy X and Earthbound and the like, you know, you get so used to playing a certain game and then suddenly like, oh, move on to something different, you know.
You told an obvious lie. You made it clear Jiro Izumi was not your cup of tea. Yet you and Izumi shared an intimate relationship in the year 2188.
Please don't talk to a child about intimate relationships. Please don't.
That was clear enough from all the evidence I found. Even the placement seemed intentional. You and Izumi, together in Sector 1. You died before you could set up the memory transplant. At that point, I can only assume, Izumi sympathized with you and helped carry out your vision. I can certainly understand Kengo Ogata's motive. He just wants to live again. But you, why are you so intent on transplanting your memory?
I mean, maybe she just wants to live again. You never know.
Because there has to be a leader. Without someone to guide them, teams dissolve into fear, spite, resentment. It'd be the colony all over again.
I see. As I suspected, your devotion to this goal is inspiring in some ways.
In other ways,
Are you a gambling woman?
what is it? Oh, gambling. Yes, man.
I'd like to propose a bet.
Let's get a child gambling.
We'll leave the terminals alone for you. We won't let Aegis seal everything off. Your loop would still be viable.
And in exchange?
As it currently stands, it'd be impossible to revert to your original plan without some compromise. But consider this. Even this final phase won't truly be the end. We'll have plenty of struggles beyond it. Plenty more pain ahead of us. If we can prove to you that we will overcome that, if we prove to you that we can face the unknown, then are we not worthy to take up your cause, inheriting your goal, and seeing it through?
And then she must change her mind, yeah.
Make an interesting point.
We can solve this problem ourselves. So my proposal is this. Let us fight our war. No sabotage. If we fail, then I could hardly object to a reset anyway.
So she's just sitting with her hand over the button. If we get fucked up and die, then just resetting back to square one, basically.
That's your bet? You don't stand a chance.
But if we win,
Well,
then we can keep going and
I
live.
suppose
Well, hey,
we'll
you know.
see about that.
Here we go, boys. Here we go.
Aegis activated.
Music's kicking off.
Is anyone too compromised to keep fighting?
We've barely had a moment to breathe. The girls may be pushing their limits.
I'm still okay. I can keep fighting.
There are 3 terminals remaining. We can protect 2 of them with Aegis, but we're on our own with the last terminal.
How much longer do we need to hold out?
Right, here we go. Final bit. Final, was it? Yeah, I said 3, so this is the final mission coming up.
We need to re-establish a connection with Miyuki Inaba. That's still 10
Sekigahara is a mental name. This is, just because of my pronunciations are so bad, I'm looking forward to playing a game with normal pronunciations and normal, well, not normal. Oh, for fuck, I fucked it here. You know what I mean? Names that are, like, long Japanese names are awful for me to, what you call it, pronounce because, yeah. It was a place where the final big battle of Japanese unification took place, so it's like being called Johnny Waterloo.
10 hours we don't have. But her plan is our last hope.
Then we fight to the last, until we have nothing left.
Big Mikey Bannockburn.
The Kaiju are heading for the next terminal.
Brace yourself, Keitaro. We are soldiers. And this is the moment we trained for. Hours. Days. It doesn't matter. We'll hold the line.
Also, I can barely speak English, let alone any other language, so as soon as it comes to pronouncing other names, I'm fucked. I'm awful.
Let's go.
Even the simple ones like A, I've called him 1,000 different things. E, A, I, you know.
Chihiro-san,
I'm just digging a hole for myself here, aren't I?
If you're out there, please respond. Chihiro-san.
Wait, what's the Wayne got to say?
You know a way to link up with the command ship. One that doesn't rely on its position.
You're thinking of when I revised the decode.
Right now, we need that shortcut.
And this is where you reveal some new leverage over me.
Normally, I don't know, I'm just digging it deep. I'm not a racist, boys. I don't mean normal, I meant like names I'm used to saying, like Dave or whatever. Just call everyone, like, what was it? Was it the original Persona where there was a localization, but they changed everyone's name to like John, Bob, whatever. There was one character, I can't remember if they just put, what was that? It was it was in Persona. They made a character black, but they just changed the sprite. It was really weird looking. They just, when I say changed it, they literally put like a filter on it. It was really strange. And I attempted to localize it to American things, and they changed quite a few things to like pounds or what. No, it wasn't pounds, like dollars or whatever, you know. I think. Or weirdest localization. Remember in Pokemon where they see, is it rice ball? Is it what are they called? You know, what do we triangles? Is it rice? I don't want to say rice triangles, but you know what I mean. Like, I forget what they're called. But they were like, oh look, donuts. And even as a kid, I was like, that's not a fucking donut. Sums up here, you know. And what was our 4Kids one? There was not a character in One Piece who has a cigarette, but they changed it to a lollipop. And then in Yu-Gi-Oh! And they had characters who held guns, but they just removed the guns, but their hands are still doing a gun motion, so it's literally like they're pointing at them going, pew pew, pew pew pew, you know. And obviously Shadow Realm was, I can't remember what it was called. Like, there's one I always remember where it's Yugi, or it's having a duel against this guy who is like on a glass rooftop, and they're like hooked in so they can't leave, and the loser will fall to their death. But I remember they just put like a black, like purple filter at the bottom. Onigiri, that's it. Yeah, and they went and said things like it was like it was a sort of purple. It was like the shadow. And they're like, if you fall, you'll be sent straight to the Shadow Realm. And I was like, I think that's the first time I ever noticed something going, yeah, it's like censorship. Like, I think it's clearly been changed, you know. Oh, and then there was the one before where it literally, and like, there was every time they lose life points, like saws move closer to them, but the saws cause psychic damage and send you to this Shadow Realm. And I was like, what the fuck?
I can't wait to hear.
I just thought they have different kind of donuts and live a sheltered life.
No. This time, I'm asking a favor.
You have to be joking. You do realize the position I'm already in?
Have you ever seen the 4Kids Evangelion? It's like a video someone made, and it was the opening, and it's changed into a rap song talking about how Shinji's loves his dad and all that. And I was like, yes, man, here we go.
I do.
They should have made 4Kids dubs for like Serial Experiments Lane or like Elfin Leeds, you know. Just take the grimmest shit. Actually, that's so. Serial Experiments Lane, is it Lane? It's a word I've read in my head, but I've never said it out loud. It's very fucking good. Elfin Lead is not. Elfin Lead is edgy fucking shite, but I'd like to see 4Kids take a bang at that, you know.
All I can do is beg. I just want us to have a chance.
This is the most idiotic. I lied to you, you know. Do you know which lie I'm talking about?
Not this time.
When I said I wasn't going to like you. You're an infuriating man, Renya Goto.
Chihiro-san.
Oh, we're friends.
Ready? Everyone, listen to me. We can
Wait, what's the plan?
With the command ship out of range. I'm realigning the 3 surveillance satellites to their relay positions. We should be connected soon. However, the satellites have to move outside their preset tracks. They'll enter the gravity well and plummet to Earth. Your connection will only last until they hit the surface. You'll barely have any time to do this. Am I clear?
Right, what's the plan?
Thank you.
So I zoned out there.
Honestly, humans can be so irrational. Though, I guess, I might be the most irrational one here. If you actually manage to pull this off, then I expect you all to take responsibility.
Chihiro.
Good luck, big brother.
Oh, that was her
Almost
other sort of side coming out.
This is your only chance. Initiating communication.
Oh, there's Miyuki and Abba. There we go. To the final battle. Here we go, boys. Here we go. We have finished all of the final bet. Here we go. We have finished all of the reminiscence modes. Or remembrance, excuse me. Time for some destruction, boysies. Let's finish this off. I have done a little bit of grinding just to get levels up. Right, maximum force. Do I want to do the... You know what, boys? I know I've been playing this on normal. But I'm going down to easy because I do want to just finish this game today. Not in a I'm not liking this game, but just because, fuck me, the fights in normal can take forever, you know? I'm a little baby man. Right, so I need 4, so I might take my best. Right, who's close to, let's bring Euro. I'm grabbing people that are close to level, right. We've got 1 of each, so that's okay, right. Natsuno, let's level up your... What's your big weapon? Missile Rain, that's maxed out, is how it can go. Let's get all of your stuff all the way up. Right, now that's maxed out. Right, who else have I brought in? UK... Euro, let's get you, because you've been kind of useless in some bits. Plasma Arc Cutter. Guardian. Ignores armor. That's for ground kaiju, cool. We've got... And we've got UK for taking down flying ones. What did I say, Vicky? I just go autopilot and then people are like, you said this? You done what? Elite Plasma Fusion Cutter. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have maxed out the Plasma one. I should have maxed out it. I'll let you slide and go easy mode for your sake. Also, now that I'm aware that the thing can crash, I am terrified of the game, you know. I need to turn this down because this is a lot louder than the remembrance modes. There we go.
Another high quad, and a new model at that.
If I could just hit it from a blind spot while it's charging its plasma cannon.
We'll be fine, we'll be fine.
Perfectly to getting close, even if it means I might not come back. Don't talk like that, Megumi. This isn't like you, but I'm the one who got everyone into this mess.
I figured you were just some prissy little nerd whining about your problems, but you're a real badass. More than these guys, anyway. You're okay in my book. Come on, follow my lead.
Stick to the plan. Stay in formation.
I mean, there's only 4 of us. The rest of them are on defense mode, which means there'll be more sentry gun. Basically, they work as, if there's not people fighting, they work as like sentry guns around here.
Okay. Gotta think.
Right, what's dropping in? Let's have a look.
Here they come.
Right, and tell you what, let's just use mount. Let's just get a good shot of these boysies. Holy shit, wipe them out there. It'll probably be because on easy mode they probably take more damage. No, it's not, because that thing still didn't do it.
They're like any other punks.
Right, wait, I'm gonna... Oh, fuck, right, I'm gonna keep you here. And tell you, can you reach the rest of them, or is that the first you can reach? Yeah. Just hit that one drum mine, cool. Gonna send you over there. I'm gonna keep you UK here to take care of these 2. I would put a bad idea send Nogata in there. Right, that's a big one down, and those ones are flying, so Nogata's kinda useless there. So just blast away here. Oh no, they've got their shields up. Shit. Shit, this is no ideal. Right, how's it looking there? Precision machine cannons, blast away. Right, what are you going for? You're going for the... That's the one, hopefully, once I destroy that, their shields disappear. Hopefully. Can I get them all in the... There we go. Holy shit, Euro. Okay, that ability is really good. Right, you're gonna use leg spike +5 on the high quad. Because that's the one we need to worry about. And you're just gonna rush attack against whatever you hit there. I think I'll just rely on Nenji using the rush attack because he's got a bit of a quick cooldown from that. Right, and then same thing. Just start swinging at Ethan. Okay, I think he's not dead yet. And there's a big group of enemies up here. Oh, this isn't the ideal, right? Shit, I might have to use the EMP. I'll wait till everything drop, like a lot of them drop in. Right, Euro, you are mounted. Plasma cans. Let's try and get... There we go. Holy shit, this ability is amazing. What? Right, what one's that? It's got a bit more of a cooldown, but... Right, missile rain. Where's the most enemies at? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have you... Actually, I'm going to have you move up here. Because then you're a bit closer, and then have her use missile rain. You're just going to shoot the shield one. Oh no, he's already dead. How'd that work? He must have literally been mid animation where he was blown up. Right, there we go. 2 seconds. I think it's a delivery. 2 seconds. Oh, it's always when I start streaming. It's always as soon as I start streaming deliveries, you know. Right, there we go. There we go. Sean sent me this morning. On it was looking on what's that? Who's those figures? You know. I forget what they're called. My brain's saying Love Honey. That's something very different. But he sent me like, oh look at these figures that they brought out, and it was one of the Doctor for Persona 5. And I was like, oh, there we go, how big a jar am I going to need for this one? Because I'm pretty sure Doctor for Persona 5 was intentional assault on me to try and kill me, you know? Right, and this, I'm going to do an EMP. Just to give us a little bit of space. And you just got to blast away at the wee guys. Because it's going to be the wee guys that are will really annoy us. Right, rush attack, here we go. Right, I'm going to leg spike on the big guy. Because big guys are what we need to worry about. Right, I need to send you all the way over there just to hit this twin tail. Saying that, this has went not bad. I know it's in easy mode. This one's went significantly better than the last one. Even on easy mode I was getting Mars kicked, you know. Maybe because I was grinding off screen, but again I don't think I've upgraded any of these boys. It was mostly upgrading the ones that I haven't been using, you know. Maybe that's why Euro's really good. Right, just get blasting here. Is it a figure where she's sitting in the chair? Is that exact one? And you can like take her jacket off, and it's like 300 quid, I want to say, or not 200 quid. I think it was 299. And Sean was like, "See, you could just sell Lily." And I was like, "I don't think Megan would ever forgive me." Like, oh, where's Lily? Oh, she's been sold for what? For something? And I'm like, oh, what is it? And it's just a big anime figure. So I'm gonna set up a GoFundMe for that. Right, Heavy Knuckles punch that wee guy, and then there's just that one guy left, and we should clean this up quite easily. Ah shit, still got a wee bit to go. With Renya Goto, quad leg spikes, make sure this thing's dead. There have been hinting to Megan, I've been like, oh, so what are you thinking for Halloween this year, you know? Thinking maybe like, you know, this character and this character, trying to slowly hint, you know? Like maybe different persona, maybe 2B, maybe, what's her name for, you know, Spy Family? But, because I remember last year she was like, she dressed up as, I want to say, Thorn from the Hex Girls, which the Hex Girls were like, an awakening for me as a kid, you know, so Megan was like, oh, dress up as one of them. I was like, yes! Do it fun, just do a showcase stream. I do have quite a few anime statues sitting here. I've got 2 from Evangelion. Actually, no, so I've got Futaba from Persona 5 here. I've got Asuka from Evangelion, and I've got, oh, I forget her name. She's in the Rebuild series. Oh my god, how can I forget her name? Oh, what's up, child?
Communicate with the command ship out of range. I'm realigning the 3 surveillance satellites to their relay positions. We should be connected soon. However, the satellites have to move outside their preset tracks.
I'm literally looking up this character's name because I feel bad forgetting it. It is Mari Illustrious Mikami. Makinami. There we go, that's her name. From Evangelion 2.0 You Cannot Advance. I love the titles for it, the rebuild. So it's Evangelion 1.0 You Are Not Alone, which is a fucking great title. Evangelion 2.0 You Cannot Advance. Evangelion 3.0 You Cannot Redo. And then Evangelion 3.0 plus 1.0 Thrice Upon a Time, which is... Yeah, Mari, that's the one. Yeah, I've got a figure of her. I think that was the first one I got because I got it and it was like clearance bin, and I want to say Tokyo Toys, not Tokyo Toys. What's Geekaboo? I think it was. It was literally in the clearance aisle. I was like, oh, you know what? I'll take that. But then again, most of my shelf space is taken up by my Transformers, and I've got quite a few of the what they call is it Mecha toys? You know, the ones that come in the big boxes. I've got 3 of them. I've got an Alien, a Xenomorph. I've got quite a few Godzillas. I've got Godzilla versus King Kong, the first one, the one in the 60s, and I've got an Ash from Evil Dead 2. I've actually also got a Jason from, what one's that? Friday the 13th 3D got up there still in the box, which looks amazing. It's like a 3D. What's that 3D called? Where it's like you change, where it sort of moves when you look at it. So I honestly don't have any room for more anime figures.
I never imagined this kind of workaround.
This is where we're at. We've got 2 terminals left. What do we do?
The processing is almost done. I'm getting back to working on the mainframe. Even if you cover the next one, there'll still be 1 terminal left. Activate Aegis for that one, and protect the terminal.
Cool, right, so we've got a boss fight and then we've got the final battle, excuse me. Right, here we go, boys. Here we go. Who's MVP? Euro for once. Holy shit. He was, considering he was like dragging behind level-wise, he's been our MVP for quite a few of these ones. Oh, it's not. It's NECA. Like, they do these really nice boxed figures. Right, there we go. We got a rank S, and we've also got the mission. There we go. Bonus objectives complete. That's what I was thinking of. But see, when you go in from planet, and if you're downstairs, there's the big sort of the big boxes you have to open up, and the figures inside. It's one of them. Right, clear without. That seems easy. Right, so we can get 6 of them in. So let's do Kyoto Mura. Have we? Yeah, right. You're ready to go as well. We'll take you instead. Anti-air bombardment. We'll get that, and we'll enhance this a few times just to get us a wee bit more of, like, you know, wide range. Oh, for fuck! Done the same thing again. You know what? We'll stick to this one, and we'll take Goto with us as well, because he's a guy that we upgraded his generator quite a lot. Let's put some money into Yuki's generator. And let's fucking go, boys. We got this. Saying that I was searching for My Hero Academia. Like, the statues are always in places, and they're always relatively cheap because it's quite a popular anime, so they're relatively cheap. But it was looking for a Froppy one, you know, the frog girl. That was the one I was looking for, but I just couldn't find one of her. I could find one for every other character, but not one character I wanted, you know.
Something's off.
Ground vibrations detected. I'll send the drones to check it out.
Warning. Dymo signatures approaching. Preparing to intercept. Initiating tactical analysis.
Right, what's the big boy?
What is that? I can't even see the top of it. It's gigantic. Guess this is another of their upgrades. Is it related to those four-legged ones? But it's massive.
That's a king tripod, I think.
300 meters in height. It's the largest Deimos we've seen.
Right, that's a big boy, isn't it?
They're trying to restore the balance.
Juro's right. This is the system's countermeasure against you, to level the playing field.
Wasn't this system supposed to give us an advantage? It's set to a level that makes sure they can compete with us.
Right, so we're just got to aim for the big boy then.
Could go either way. What actually happens is all up to you.
Guess they're throwing all they can at us.
All we have to do is take them down, right? I'm on it.
Hijiyama-kun,
Just
just
aim for the legs, I think.
the mission
Because I think it's the tripod is. The tripod's not tripod, whatever you call it, quad pod. I think if it's got big skinny legs, the legs are gonna be easy to take out, you know. It's a lot of boys that are getting summoned in, but you know what? We're a lot of boys as well, so. Right, I need sentry gun put that there just to help us with taking out the wee guys. And here we go. Here we go. That's cleared so many of them. What's the big boy? That's a high quad, it's called. Right. You know what? EMP here. Right, and then. Right, you can't. Why can you not move? Oh, wait. Why are we, like, stuck? We're green as well. Is that why we're stuck? Oh. What have we got here?
Universal control processing is at 95%. It's almost there. Keep the giant Deimos in check and protect the terminal.
Right, let's missile range. I wouldn't hit anyone yet. Long range missiles. Even then we're a bit. There we go, we can move now. I'm going to move you across there. I'm going to send you in. You're just going to run directly up there. Yuki, you can fly directly up here. You I don't want to say stay, but you go here to get a better shot. Right, and then you can use your arm-mounted cannons to just pick off more of these robots here. What do you expect when you send out an EMP attack? Well, it usually affects them and no us, you know? Right, here we go, and then I can demolish our blade. Actually, you know what? Limiter removal. So Ogata's now, he takes extra damage, but he also deals a lot more. Oh, right, these guys are in the way, so rush attack. I'm going to send him just to take out that thing there. Right. Interceptor, send out the wee guys. Right, demolish our blade. And you're just going to try and take down the shield guy. I've got a feeling I take both these down before I do anything to the big boy. There we go, there we go.
Stay calm. Remember your training.
Missile rain, there we go. It's a lot of missiles, boysies. I don't know what I expected, but it's a lot more. Right, Elite Art Fusion Cutter. Let's see what this looks like. Holy fuck, that is so much damage. That would one-shot kill most of the big boys. Oh. Okay, I think Euro's got a bit of main character syndrome here because he's like the best. Okay, I didn't do much. Right, I'm going to send Ryoko up there. UK quad leg spikes on the big boy. Right, and just got to blast away these wee guys. Right, Euro, he's going to be sent on another one, so I'm going to send you up here to get a better shot in there. Limiter removal again. And you're just going to use Demolisher Blade on this big guy. Good damage. Right, I'll call her out once we get a next turn with her.
Barely felt it. Stop worrying about me. You got your own fight to win.
Do I EMP or do I... Fuck it. We'll save. Actually, we don't need a save. Just to push a wee bit of space. Right, Yuki, repair, and you teleport away. And you're going to run here. There doesn't seem to be many enemies here. You're going to buy her some time by just blasting this boy. Man, Euro is taking so long. Maybe that's why I don't use that attack, because the cooldown on it is ridiculous. I send it more wee interceptors just to... Right, Euro, defend. Just to charge up your EP, because you need a lot more of your EP. And you just send the Demolisher Blade with your big chainsaw arm, just keep swinging. Right, just blast away, Ryoko. Okay, I've done not much against him. You know, let's get you even closer, because you're moving. Missile rain, there we go. That big boy's getting cunted with those missiles, but I don't know how much damage they're doing. Right, you've been stuck with the EMP, so you can't move. Right, you're going to just keep running there. Right, and try and cover Yuki a little bit, because I think she's really weak when she's repairing her Sentinel. Nearly there on the big boy, nearly there. Repairs complete, summon and drop and right here. There we go, right. Quad leg spikes. I will come back with a vengeance and hopefully kill this thing here. Yes, man. Oh, we don't need to kill the other one. Everything fine? Yes, man. So I should have just dogpiled the big boy. Well, not yet. Right, there we go, there we go. And did we get the rank S? Yes, man. Did we get the mystery point as well? Yes, man. Even though I think, but I say I'm confused when it says Sentinel mobilized. Maybe it's because I pulled out. But see if it, like, how do I say this? A new area's been unlocked. And there we go. Sakura High School final battle. Here we go. I'm going to do one thing first. Gotta go into analysis, and I'm going to go mystery files. And they've all been updated. But I've got 15 mystery points, so I'm just going to see what ones I can unlock. If any. So I'm just looking for any red ones. I think I've got. Oh, that's weird. But there's clearly still some scenes to unlock, you know. Right, here we go. Sakura High final battle. Let's fucking go, boys. A horde of many kaiju will appear. Right. Who can we bring? Who will we put in the final battle? So I'm taking Natsuno. I'm taking Takemiya. I'll take Tomi. I'll take Euro. Vicky, you're watching, so what other two people should I put in? What other two should be in the final fight? I'll upgrade whoever you want to put in. So we've got Nenji Ogata. He's the sort of punk looking one, or the delinquent looking one. Got Takatoshi Hijima. We've got Ace Kihara. We've got Iori Fukusaka. Ryoko Shinnomi, she's the one that has the blackouts and stuff like that. We've got Kyoto Miura. We've got Megumi Yakushiji. See what I'm like on pronunciations? Renya Goto and Shu Amaguchi. Who are we sending? Who are we thinking? Let's think. Let's. Put in Hijiyama. Because I need a physical one. What's he got? Composite ceramic armor. Immune to... Oh! That's really good, that ability. Counter. Limiter. Let's give him a limiter removal. And just upgrade that as much as we can. And let's just upgrade his rush attack. Get it as upgraded as we can. Tackle, Demolisher Blade. Right, here we go, because we had his story on last, so we'll put him in and we'll put... What's Iori got? Not much outside of just a basic attack. What about Ryoko? What's she got?
Leave it to me.
2, 3, or 8. We'll put in Kyoto Miura as well. My Twitch response is so slow. That's okay. And you know what? Because we've been kind of on you. Actually, no, we've not. Holy shit, your generator is fully sort of piped up. Right, here we go. Big final battle. Let's go. At 4 AM in the morning, and we're at the high school.
We're up against the wall here. Would really love a clue about what's gonna happen. How much do you know about universal control? Well, it
not much.
The world, right? Keeps things running smooth. Keeps us thinking we're from our own eras. So why would it let some crazy disaster like this go unchecked? What? You're saying it's not working?
Universal control is still operating.
But
If it wasn't, we wouldn't be getting headlines of this happening around the world.
So, the system doesn't think this is unusual? That's right. Because it's checking it against the decode inside you. It convinces the system that's a normal process. That's when the Deimos appear. Universal control has no idea it's under attack.
The mainframe gets taken over before it can even register anything. It forces a manual system reset.
If it was aware of any of this, it'd never let this situation even happen.
It still hasn't picked up on the problem? This whole giant robot apocalypse thing is kinda hard to miss.
The Aegis severs the link. It can't detect any of this.
cutting off its connection to its nerves, like a doctor's anesthetic before the knife.
It's numb to the intrusion. And that's why we have to wake it up and show it the threat.
How do we wake it up?
We have to make the system understand. This is not normal. It's a state of emergency.
Did I ever play that game, State of Emergency? It's a game that I remember it being a not a big deal when it came out, but I remember it getting pushed quite a lot. But then it just showed up in, like, you know, pre-owned bins after that. And I don't have, I imagine that quite a lot of people have played it, but I don't know anyone that's got like pure fond memories of it, you know?
So how do we do that? I can broadcast the terminal link signal from the command ship.
It was, I don't know if it was made by Rockstar, but it was kind of similar to GTA. I think it was seen as controversial, but just never really
By routing the signal
caught on.
through here, I can reconnect the link severed by the Aegis. That should make Universal Control finally realize.
I remember that and Oni were always in like pre-owned bins, you know?
So this was your big fallback plan? Yes. It's the
And Oni was fucking cool. Oni was really cool.
And that'll fix all of this?
Where one of my I say my most famous moments on stream was caught, where I'm chasing a guy down and he goes to press the alarm. I fly kick him and batter him, and then go, oh, what's this button on the wall? And press it, and it's an alarm.
Not yet.
The alarm that I just said,
Got 5
you know,
minutes
don't
and
set that
45
off.
seconds until the mainframe is ready. If the final terminal is taken over before then, when the world gets reset, you'll all vanish along with it. This is the moment of truth. The final battle. Please
Final battle, let's go, boys.
protect us all.
Defend the terminal until the mainframe activates. How long have we got? That's a lot of kaiju. Holy shit. Piercing cannons. Last way, thankfully no big boys have came in yet. Holy shit, I'm literally just looking around, every time I'm looking around, just hearing the zoom, zoom, zoom of like the big guys dropping in. Right, is there any guys like in a like thankfully just sitting waiting in the row for us? I don't think so. I could use missile rain. I wouldn't affect as many as I'd like to, so I'll move you forward a little bit in that snow. And once you get there, I'll let you move forward a little bit more. You just gotta keep blasting. Start shooting up that way. Right, you're gonna use. Oh, you've got missile rain as well. Which means I'm gonna move you forward that way. My god, they feel like they're moving so slow, you know. That's no. Missile rain. And then you are going to just sit here. You're my defense against the big boys, so I'm gonna keep you there. I'm gonna send out some long range missiles. Hopefully take these guys down, or take down the wee guys. Clear out the fluff. You know what? EMP. Right, and you're just gonna same thing. Oh wait, no. I'm gonna send you over to take out that big boy with your leg spike.
I'll make it work. I won't back down. Unbelievable. I have to focus.
Okay, what's the plan?
Right, let's fly you over here because most of them seem to be over here, and you just got blasted away. Oh my god, every time I look back, oh my god. That sure is a lot of boys. Look at my map, holy shit, it is just like the big blotches of red are everywhere, right? Just start blasting. Wait, zero. Oh no, they've got shield guys.
I guess life comes at you fast.
Shit, right. I'm just gonna have her fly around and sort of... Ah shit, I need to move you a wee bit closer. Have you sort of assassinated the big guys? Wide range railgun. Try and catch all of these guys. Hopefully destroy the shield. Right, you know what? Just send you out. Start. Oh no, that's bad. That's really bad. Right, piercing cannons just try and hit whoever's got those shields up. Just try and aim for them. Demolisher blade. Can you hit anything that's not? Oh god. No. Right, let's try this again. Is that a shield guy behind there? Nah, it's just a... I'm not spamming it. Missile rain. Take out all the wee guys. Long range missiles on these guys. Just try and thin the herd a little bit. Quad leg spikes on the RPF because they'll just spawn in new enemies. Man, it's a good thing friendly fire is not a thing. Right, what are we looking at here? Is that an RPF? That's a high quad. And what's this? No, it's a Terra carrier, which is also kind of similar to an RP. For God's sake, we're still hitting the... Still hitting the shield guys, right. They're all flying. Oh no! I accidentally hit the same guy again. We've hit 3 times. Oh, that's not ideal. I'll need to find out who's got the shield up. How many uses did the EMP? 3 uses. You know what? I can take one of them. Right, the shield's down after that. The shields are down. Hopefully I can just delete a big group of yous. Yes, man, there we go, right. Yes, man, there we go. And... Right, you know what? Same idea. I'm going to have you move up there and missile rain down there. Super large missile. Where can I slap this super large missile? And slap it right there and try and take down all of these guys. Right, just nuke them. That's our Hail Mary, which has cleared so much room. Holy shit. Right, rush attack. Just hit as many of these G-Molars as we can in a row. Right, you're still moving over there, Yura. We're doing fine. We're doing fine. Nothing's went horrifically wrong yet. Give it time though. Oh god, just start blasting. There's so many enemies. Right, move. We'll have you fly over there and actually, where are we gonna have you? Fucking me, send you over there, Yuki. Right, and oh my god, there's so many. Even as soon as I look back, there's more guys dropping in. As soon as I'm like, right, that's done there. I should have killed. I should be focusing on killing that walker there. Piercing cannons. What can we do here? Oh, do we kill those 2 shielded guys? Do we kill one of the shielding guys? Oh, rush attack. You go for that guy. That's that walker down. Cool. And there's guys dropping in literally just as they're spawning in. Hopefully that takes their shield down. Oh my god. EMP again. Just try and drop the shields a bit. Quad leg spikes on the high quad there. Hopefully take that down. Oh, I'm sweating, boys. I'm sweating. Oh my god, it's gonna be bad. Literally, they're about to drop in, so I'll just leave you here. Right, how bad is this? Rush attack. It's a lot of wee guys. He's the wrong guy to be here. He's not good against like a swarm. I'm gonna have you move up here and that, so you have to take a long way around. And we'll have you drop missile rain on these guys. A super large missile. Where can I drop a super large missile? Right, there seems to be a lot of shield guys here, and that should just hopefully wipe them out. Big chunk of the red stuff just disappeared off of the screen there. Oh, there we go. Still profusely sweating, boysies. Heavy Knuckles, can I get you just to go punch that thing? I cannot. Elite Plasma Fusion Cutter. You cannot reach that either. You know what? Just move a wee bit closer to it. Right, multi-lock missiles. There's a few enemies here, hopefully I should take them out. Right, you're going to use your piercing cannon on all these guys. Yes, man! Long range missile, what have we got here? What are we looking at? Can I drop this in here and hit these guys? Yes, man, there we go. Oh, Demolisher Blade, see if I can get more people in that sort of triangle. It'll hopefully hit a lot more. I don't want to waste another EMP just to hit the wee guys, but we're doing okay thinning the herd. Oh no. I literally, as soon as I said we're doing okay thinning the herd, all these guys just drop in. And the railgun didn't do much. Anti-air Demolisher Blade against the Terra Carrier, come on. That's one down because they spawn in, the wee guys. Right, what's your goal here? What are we making you do? Oh fuck. Right, we're heading you over there and you're going to use Missile Rain if you can. Oh, because I've got a lot of guys here. I've not got many people over here. I'll put UK right in the middle of all these big boys. Right. We're going to send you there back to that unit there. God, I just got no clue what to do. Oh, anti-air Demolisher Blade on this thing. Right, here we go, and then machine cannons. Oh no, it's the piercing cannons, isn't it? Man, this skill's so far. Oh no, there's guys that are shielded. Hopefully UK can wipe them out. Right, here we go. We've got another super large missile we could use. Wasted. Would it be wasted there? Fuck it. I love that ability. So satisfying firing off one of those big missiles. Right, you're too far down that way. I'm going to have to move you up here in that snow. Right, you are going to quad leg spikes against this one. Actually, the shield's still up on that one, so you have to figure out where the shields are getting made there. Is it you? Right, take him down first. Just in case it is. And then I'm going to send you over to take down this high quad, hopefully. Or at least put a good wee dent in its health. There we go. No, just blast these wee guys. Because they're really annoying. Let's... On the flip side, not many people are dropping in anymore. Oh, that's not ideal. Oh my god, I had to fucking say it, didn't I? I had to say, oh, there's not many people dropping in now. You know what? Fucking EMP. Right. Let's send them in there. Demolisher blade just wipe them out. Oh my god. Right, piercing cannons, there we go, and try and get as many of them in there as I can. Look, this one shoots through them. It's not. It doesn't. I think that's what makes that ability so good. Is usually, like, say, the pulse lasers, it'll just hit whatever's, like, it'll hit the first one first. But with the piercing ones, it hits everything that's in that way. Right, go for this terror carrier here because somehow, the EMP would have hit the shield. Right, you are. I'm gonna send you over. Actually, gotta use you missile rain and just hit what you can over there. Because hopefully they're gonna start moving forward. That's not. I've got no clue where you are. I'm gonna send you over here. Hopefully join in that fight. Send you up here to hopefully take down this terror carrier. Right, and we're starting to run out of EP, so what I'll do is I'll charge your EP up because I need another super giant missile sometime. Multi-lock missiles. Right, Yuki's taking down that shield there. Rush attack. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to send you up here. I'm going to take the longest way possible to get those wee guys. Man, this ability is so fucking good. Right, you're still on your way up there. Everyone's moving. So, right, Mura. Right, last line of defense. Right, here we go. Right, Yuki, what are you doing? You're honestly you probably just need to use not one leg spike. You don't need the quad leg spikes, I think. But I realise I've now made her walk right into their sort of way of fire, whatever it's called, you know, like oh, big railgun, let's just use this. Right, it's taking one of the carriers down. Shit. She's surrounded. There you go, we're not surrounded as much anymore. Piercing cannons, because again they're the best, probably the best skill. Oh my god, I can try and wipe out a lot of guys here. This may be the best skill we've got in the game. It's not as fun as the big giant, you know. Right, and you're still moving. Right, just gonna have Yuki take down these guys up here, and then I'm gonna have her move down. Halfway done. I'm fucking sweating profusely and we're halfway done. I've used up all my EMPs and shit like that and we're only halfway done. No, man. Right, here we go. Piercing cannons. Don't know if I should hit some more guys here. Holy shit, look at that map. We've not even had any like gladiators spawning yet. They're the ones I'm scared of. Why did I have her use that normal attack? Why did I do that? Why didn't I ever use like, a big missile or missile rain or something like that? Demolisher blade. Wait, these are air. Anti-air demolisher blade. There we go. Wait, Yuki, you're getting sent. You know what? We're just going to use leg spike on that boy. And this is just Yuki's job, just stabbing the wee guys in the legs. Just fire away at these guys. Just try and defend as much as we can. Because I don't think we're going to win this one. I think it's just a case of holding out. So yeah, I'm all out of the meta skills. Right, it doesn't. Oh, but the railgun might work there because they've all sort of spawned in one sort of line. There we go. Right. Ooh, I'm sweating, boys. I'm sweating. I waste all that just on one shieldy guy. Piercing cannons, right? Where are we sending you? That would clear out a lot of those boys, but do I focus on clearing these guys out, or do I go for more of a defense thing? You know what, fuck it, let's just fire away. I don't know if I should focus on defending these guys or taking on the big guys. I can use super giant missile. This will clear up. Where's our busiest bit? Here. Hijama's getting fucked up, so let's try and save that a bit. Right, there we go, there we go. And I'll move you around here. Anything I can hit here? Nope. Let's get you to heading further down here. Oh god, they've spawned in right beside us, right beside. Just trying to defend Euro a bit. Right, leg spike on this terror carrier here. Right, they're flying, so piercing cannons. What's the best? Just focus on shooting the wee guys, I think. Nah, I wish I had an EMP again. No, still wait, there's a shielded unit up there, so that's what I'm scared of. Leg spike against this one, and hopefully take it down. Right, you're still moving. That's no, what can you do? Missile rain. Not good, we'll have you move closer here. And then once you get there... Oh, no, 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 you can actually maybe do missile rain a bit better than that snow. Euro, same thing as you always do. Blast away with this. Right, that's no... You know what, missile rain as well. There are so many of these white circles everywhere. And then you just shoot away at the wee guys up there, just to try and clear some room. Again, it says halfway. Jesus Christ, I'm putting absolutely everything into this. I'm just going to wait and let the missile rain do its job. Right, and what we're looking at now. 75, right, we hold off for just a wee bit longer. Just in case things go tits up, just in case. And just in case the thing breaks. Oh, the main team's playing, boysies. I don't know if you can hear it under the... But that always gets me going. See when like you're playing a game and it's the final battle and then like, the main team plays. Or... Actually, you know what I like see as well? See when it's like the final battle or the final mission and it's the name of the game. Whatever that one's called, you know? Oh fuck, the gladiators have spawned in. We've just been wiping them out. Right, we've done a pretty good job here clearing things out. Right, just go for these big boys. I'm actually getting a bit emotional, boysies. Like, oh, I fucking love this game, boysies. Right, here we go. We've been streaming for about 2 hours 40. Jesus Christ. Right, move. Gonna head through here. And just shoot those missiles. There's only a couple of guys left. I'm gonna have to just wait for the big boys to spawn in. I've got guys dropping in here. Are close to Natsuno. Yes, man, we've done it, I think. Have we done it? And... oh, ignore us, boys. Pretend that you're not seeing anything.
I don't see anything.
I hate when games do that. I hate it.
Where is everyone?
Right here.
I can't tell what's going on outside. How about you?
Same here. My Sentinel's not responding.
I can't even get out of mine. Still stuck in this damn cockpit. Relax, everyone.
So we're all in a bit of a sort of stasis mode.
You're alive?
And not just me. Tamao-san's safe too, even if she's still out cold.
Tamao-san's alright? Really?
I know you've all
But
been
I hate when
assuming
games
these
do
are
the
Sentinel
like block
cockpits.
scene because the
They've
PS5
always
has a
been
built-in
something
streaming
else
service, which is great
entirely.
because I think that's a good way for people to get started with streaming. You know,
If my communications
then
are
why put in
reaching you,
games that block
that
off scenes? Like, I know
means
it's for
you're
like
now
spoilers, so you
outside
can't like
universal
screenshot and
control.
do that. But you have no idea how annoying it was planning
Out
out
of that
games
virtual city space?
and then
Does it
like to
mean
stream when I was first streaming, and then
this
it would say like,
is
"Oh,
the real
blocked out." I was
world?
like, "Can't do that." Fuck.
Real world?
Like I could do the
What
whole
are you talking about?
all of
five
Persona
sectors
5
you
up
know?
to the final dungeon, and I just couldn't
There are
stream that
visual
bit.
worlds
That would be a pain in the dick if I'd done that.
virtual reality. That wasn't real. We were born within the simulation. We spent our whole lives in a waking dream. And now, we're finally awake. We're back in reality.
Yes, man. There we go.
Jiro-kun, aren't we supposed to be on a different planet now? That was like the whole point of interstellar development, wasn't it?
Minami's right. This is a whole different planet. And I think we're in one of the 5 sectors.
Almost, Tamikuchi-kun. This isn't Earth.
Earth 2.
But
There we
I
go.
don't think it's a residential district at ground level. I think it's a pod facility where we've all been sleeping.
So, does that mean everything up until now was just one big illusion?
The whole thing was a dream.
Even if that's true,
Well,
what we lived was real.
I like this twist, but I don't like the it was all a dream twist because this technically technically it was a dream, but I lived in reality, you know.
The one he brought from the ruined world. It was your only chance. No other escape plan had any possibility of survival. By reconnecting the terminal link, the mainframe detects abnormal conditions. It then initiates the emergency escape procedure. That's what he found out.
So that was 426's plan.
But there was one more issue that prevented escape. Namely, your bodies. You weren't ready to live outside of the pods.
What?
Well, we're gonna be very pale and we're gonna be very like
You couldn't survive outside that environment. Your bodies needed conditioning to sustain your lives unaided.
wait, our bodies are they sorted now?
We had to give you all the preparation time you needed.
So, are we done cooking in here?
Did the hair gel come with them into the simulation or no? You know what I mean, like because your hair doesn't naturally go like that.
So what happens to everyone else back in the city? I knew you would ask me about that. It's part of why I didn't explain the details sooner, but they are not human. They only exist within the simulation. All 1.2 million people. Everyone who lived in those sectors.
Columbo,
All AI. Created
your
and
pal from
managed by
school, all
universal
that.
control.
They're all made up.
That's not going to be easy to accept. If it's any comfort
Mibako,
to
that's
you,
her name.
the professor saved all their data. They haven't been erased. They all still exist. Please, no more secrets. What was this whole interstellar development project
Her
for?
back must be fucking
Was
killing
all
her,
this
Jesus
stuff with the
Christ.
Kaiju part of the plan? Testing us? Actually, it might have been because of the old me. The Ryoko Shinonome of 2188 tried to sabotage the plan. Maybe that's why the Deimos appeared.
She wanted to stop it.
She was sick of humanity. Sick of the despair.
I mean, I don't blame her.
I saw the logs from those who were there in the final days, and the end was truly horrific.
So humanity's deed with these new clones that have just popped out.
Expect from this new planet? I think we're due some basic information if we're going to live here.
It is approximately 1,200 light years from Earth, in the direction of the Virgo constellation. The planet is RS-13 Alpha. It has 2 moons. The time elapsed since departing the solar system is...
Okay, that's good for now.
So it's been quite a while.
More of this crap in my head's gonna explode.
If you say so.
What'd they say, 1.2 million light years?
This will be your new Earth. The satellite's about to enter the atmosphere. In a couple moments, you'll lose your connection to the command ship. But before that, please allow me to offer a word of apology. I believed this plan would be impossible. After all, some of you had never even piloted a Sentinel before.
So light year calculator, here we go.
Just throw everything into the plan. That way I can at least end this with no regrets. But
time.
against all
1
odds,
to
you
0
pulled it
0.
off. No matter how far technology may come, it's
Okay, that's a
humanity
lot
that
of
always
zeros and a
seems to
lot
make
of
miracles
E
come true.
plus 22 plus
You've
yeah, it's a
done
lot
well,
of
children
years.
mankind. Once you're out of your pods, I can't talk to you anymore. But I'll always be watching over you from my place in the sky.
Our god,
Don't
a
ever
Japanese
forget
idol.
that.
I knew it.
If you're watching this footage, that means Project Ark was a success. You have left Earth behind. But you are now on a planet terraformed to be a second Earth.
Because the first one went so
Probes were
well, you know.
scattered into space in search of viable planets. I can't say how far your planet is from Earth, but even the closest candidate planet is 12 light years away. It may have been tens of thousands of years. No, it's likely an even more astronomical.
So wait,
amount
no,
of
this
time
is
has
for light
passed.
years is like if you were going at the speed of light, how long it would take you. So like,
By the time you watch this,
where did I get the word million from? I'm pretty sure I said 1.2 light years. So 2 light years away is the closest planet, which is... So if you're going to speed of light for 2 straight years...
you are our reincarnations, our
Man.
successors.
See if,
Stand on an uncharted world full
like,
of new hope.
base travel would suck,
Having
you know,
reached
it's...
18 years of age, you'll now undergo a 2-year program
Like,
of
it'd be
special
shite, wouldn't it?
training.
Because it'd be like Alien where you have to, like, you know, go into cryostasis on these long trips because you're not going to survive that long, you know?
You can finally take your first steps into your new homeland.
Right, so we need to do the training program and then
Hello,
onto New
everyone.
Homeland.
I am Tamao Kurabe. My specialty is AI, and that's what I'll be providing in this program. As I've been asked, I'll provide what explanation I can. We're transporting a massive cache of genetic information to the new world. There will be cloning and species restoration efforts for all kinds of flora and fauna.
Oh, we're getting dogs and cats and all that. Yes, man, here we go.
15 of you, however, will be direct descendants, generated from those who survived this ordeal. Together, you will rebuild the human race anew.
Yes, man, we're the best.
However, while the flora and fauna can mostly be left to their own devices,
Wait, so it says it's 15, so we've got 13 characters to play as.
you remaining humans.
Tamao Kurabe,
After all, what
and
makes us human
who's the other one? Oh,
succession and evolution
Tsukasa
of our
Okino.
culture and knowledge. These you will inherit from us and cultivate.
Because everyone else is either robots or versions of other characters, you know?
You will be dreaming and learning about life on Earth. Until at last you reach 20 years of age.
And then you come out of simulation and you've already lived in what hopefully the rest of the world will be like. Ah, I see.
Does work. That would truly be a dream come true.
But why base one of the things off of pre-war Japan in the 40s?
If you can hear me, please.
Because he's going to have some horrible PTSD when he comes out of the simulation.
Alive.
Those videos just now. So those were meant to play if everything went according to plan. I guess the idea was for us to step outside at 20 years old. It's so dark.
Are we just fucked in this fucked earth? Oh, light my eyes. Oh, I've all woken up in these mad stasis tubes.
The pod opened.
Wait, are we not all in the scud?
Here.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Stand up slowly. Your eyes will get used to the light outside in no time.
We kinda are in the scud.
Yakushiji.
Twitch, I'm sorry.
You're the last one awake, Jiro. Everyone's already outside. Come on. What's the matter? You look so surprised.
Booba, there we go.
Just thinking. This must be the real
He is
you,
built as
Yakushiji.
fuck. Holy shit.
Do I seem that different?
I mean, you don't have glasses.
Now I can feel you next to me. I can feel your heart beating.
We can finally touch each other. With real hands. Real skin.
This is the one time when, like
So,
except my mom's always said, I'll watch a stream one time. I was like, no, you won't, mum.
what do we do
So I
now?
think she said that to be nice, but this will be the one time she comes on and it's just like, just nudity on here.
This plan was meant to save the human race.
It's the flesh
We
covered
know
suits.
what we're going to do now.
I mean, technically we're all in flesh suits, you know, because technically we're like space jellyfish inhabiting a skeleton with meat suits on top, you know.
We're going to live.
That was a lovely wee note to end it on. I was gonna say, I seem to remember there being other scenes, but that might just be, you know, my dementia kicking in. But boys, what a fucking game! Genuinely, like probably my 25 favorite games ever. It's up there. It's really fucking good. Mental story. I fucking love that game. Like, I don't know what else to say. Really well written, really well voice acted. Nothing else. Like, the art is amazing. It looks like, you know, absolutely gorgeous. Sure, the tactical gameplay isn't the deepest in the world, but it makes up for that when it comes to everything else. Like, fuck me, what a game. I don't know what else to say apart from just going, oh, what a game. Oh, I restarted that bit by accident. Yeah, I absolutely love that. This game's only available on, if I remember, the PS3, no, the PS4 and the Switch. Oh, there was extra scenes, I remember.
Reboot complete. Universal control appears to be operating normally.
Things seem fine here as well. The terminal connected without any issues.
Sector 4 has come back online.
I knew you could do it, Ida-kun.
Oh, now they're on good terms.
After all that, I'm glad I gave you full control.
Tommy, I have to know. I assumed you'd hate me after everything. That you'd think me a monster.
Only slightly.
I was alone after I shifted to the command ship. But in my darkest hour, do you know whose ID I relied on?
Shu Amiguchi's.
Because no matter what form he takes, there's one man I've always counted on.
Me.
It's you, Ida-kun. It's always been you. Don't you know that by now?
All I ever wanted was to be with you.
Oh, isn't that nice?
If it's possible, I'd like to join you. Wherever you are.
You'd come here? That would be great. But maybe Maybe it should wait until after all the sectors are back.
Is that all? I'll have it done in a heartbeat. You doubt me?
No. No doubts at all, Ida-kun. The man I fell in love with can do anything.
So even the main bad guy
The
gets
command ship is about to cross the horizon.
a happy ending.
It'll be goodbye. At least for another 14 hours.
Yes. But until we're cut off, could I hear you sing again?
Oh, I remember it now.
Okay.
So she blasted that song that, you know, let me get a wee off for fuck, boys.
Look at that.
I'm greeting
Never
fuck.
thought I'd be back here. You really never cease to amaze me. So, how's life on the outside?
It's been 5 years since
Oh,
we
it's actually
exited
fucking
the
got me, boys.
simulation. We now have 2 bases established above ground. Somehow, we've achieved some measure of stability.
The facilities are now operational. We're learning all kinds of new technology.
Just the music got me. Oh, fuck.
And I have a new project. We're looking into using the pods to recreate the people of this city.
We found research notes from Ryoko Shinonome, the genetic engineer. Now we know enough to manipulate genetic information. It's definitely possible. Don't you agree? Sounds familiar. From before the plan, right? I suppose she was working on something like that. So you want to use the pods to make AI into true humans?
Oh, so make everyone, the 1.2 million people, make them
But
actual
even if it
humans.
takes years, we want them to see the second Earth. We'd welcome them. Well then, sounds like you're doing just fine. I guess I won't need to step in and lead you after all. I've heard a lot about you, Professor.
No, isn't that nice?
Could we ask you to review our research? Well, I suppose you did win the bet. Fine. I can manage a peer review.
So did that just pop into like existence on the Earth? This
Thank you,
new.
Professor Morimura.
Is he back
At least you don't need to build anything, yeah.
Yes. Miura is also here.
Then I'm going to have to visit him.
Oh, fucking greeting again.
Your
Fuck.
family, after all.
Please, wait. Allow us to accompany you. Let's go, Ryoko.
Yeah.
I think we get a wee scene of like what everyone does and stuff like that. What a fucking game, boys. Oh, and then Miwako's back.
Miwa-chan! Iori-chan? Miwako! Sami-chan
Oh,
too!
fuck's sake.
What's gotten into you two?
Oh.
Oh, Miwa-chan.
Take a greet my eyes out, boysies.
Asuna-chan, and she was a crying mess too. I'm just really glad to see you, Miwako. What do you mean? I just...
Pass it, she's real now, she's not a computer AI.
You're acting so strange, Usami-chan. Hey, Miwa-chan.
Oh, what a fucking
Let's
game.
go out to eat. Any of your favorite places. Yeah, our treat. What? What's going on? Oh, Nenji-kun.
Oh, what's going on here?
Hey, Miwako. Long time no see. Whoa. Usami.
What?
This is how you used to look?
Why?
Got a
Falling
5
for
head
it
on you.
all over again?
Jeez. I forgot she used to be so... flat. Man, am I lucky you filled out.
You're
Jesus.
such an ass. You know, I didn't forget you calling me Dogface. Screw you, Captain Pompadour. Anyhow, I'm not coming home tonight.
Oh dear.
So you better
Oh.
finish up and go. You're watching the kids. Kids? Whoa. Let's step over here, Miwa-chan. What was that about? Nothing.
So it's the adult versions of them, yeah.
Usami-chan, come on. Sorry.
Try to ease them into, you know.
No, he's never been great with this stuff. Antisocial as always, huh? He said he was gonna hang back and monitor everyone's pods. Oh well.
Oh, so they're popping into the simulation to then talk to everyone to then make them real assy.
Boyfriends now? What? No, of course not.
But then
Don't worry about all that.
when they
okay?
clone all like
Today's just for us girls.
when they clone her,
What do you feel
she's
like
gonna be like a teenager, but everyone, all of her pals are gonna be adults and stuff like that. I see.
There you go. All's well that ends well.
mean, duh, man.
Oh fuck, Juro Izumi's back as
Inside
Shiba.
your nanomachines, of course I'd be here. That's how I came out of the pod with you, too.
We'd never have come so far without you, Izumi-san. After all you did to get the new facilities.
Wait, so
up
they're
and
just
running.
bringing
Come on, man.
426 back,
Remember,
or
I'm Kyuta Shiba here.
Got it. Shiba-kun.
Man, look at this, Juro.
we just not got to tell anyone that, you know, we're gonna bring back a terrorist or whatever, or the guy who fucked everyone up?
There are definitely gonna be some inconsistencies. We basically forced a reset to right before the disaster.
You worry too much, Juro. Inconsistencies aren't a big deal. Universal Control can handle that stuff.
Yeah, don't worry about plot holes, it's fine. Plot holes
My
are useless,
data's
you
all
know.
in this place now anyway. So you're gonna be on your own from now on.
I know.
Oh yeah, almost forgot. The one I got today is gonna blow your mind.
The one
What
what?
do you say?
Oh!
Movie night?
Of course.
What are we watching now?
Juro.
85. What movies came in 85 again?
Wow. I guess I didn't realize how rugged you'd become in these last 5 years. You're so cute back here.
But you?
Saying that is aged like milk.
You're as gorgeous as you always
They could
were.
sit and watch Friday the 13th, A New Beginning,
Gross.
or Clue the movie,
Is that why you
or
two
Legend.
came back here to slobber all over each other? Barf.
Or he turned back into the
Chewing
cats.
over each other like brain-dead lovebirds.
Or
Izumi-san.
what other movies have we got? What other movies came out in 1985?
Please. Do you really
Back
have
to the
act
Future,
like that now?
Rambo First Blood Part 2, Rocky 4, The Color Purple, Cocoon, Out of Africa,
Here anyway.
Joe and Isle, Witness, The Goonies, Spies Like Us. What a year! Good year.
House later.
I'll have a feast ready.
You know I love that cat food.
You'd better show up tonight.
So basically, that's your ex-boyfriend and his new version of him. That won't get weird at all, yeah? So is he just stay? Well, no, I guess he's not staying in the 40s. He's, you know.
Kentaro.
Well, he won't go back to the
Hey,
40s,
Neji.
but he's, you know, just
I
popping back in
certainly
here.
Remember that hairstyle? Best one there is. You waiting for Natsuno? Yes, we're supposed to meet up here. Yeah, I can see it. Gonna be wrapped around her little finger for life.
Yes, man.
Whoa!
Oh shit, there's his.
Been
Do we need to clone him?
for ya.
Wajima.
Put him up, asshole. We're gonna settle this beef once and for all.
Go and give him a kiss.
Wait a minute. Really? You've been waiting all this time? For me?
Yeah.
God damn it. This is the most beautiful shit I ever heard.
Go and give him a kiss. Give him a kiss.
What's your problem?
Wajima, dude. God, it's good to see you too, man.
Oh, he's giving him a wee hug.
I'm gonna punch your lights out.
Yeah, do it. Give me your best shot. Anything you want, man.
Hey, boss. I think he's crying. Oh, gata. You okay, man? You didn't eat something bad, did you?
No, he's just having a nice wee moment, seeing his childhood bully and getting nostalgic for it. Oh, there's Megan.
Sorry to keep you, Keitaro-kun.
Natsuno-san,
I just had to stop by the lockers.
your eyes are red.
Megan says
Were
pissing
you
it down.
crying?
She's come back from work.
Yeah, 'cause
Oh look, she's found trousers.
I finally got to see him again.
Oh, BJ's back. Wee blowjob himself.
He was restored? With everything he had before the erasure?
It's BJ, all right. And he's got all his data. The same data that we're still using today. He's always been saving us.
Yes, man.
We've only
Blowjob for
been
the
able
win.
to return here thanks to you. We owe you so much.
I love you are the incredible ones.
Mira, how would you like to enter my nanomachines and go to the outside world?
You'd take me?
Oh, he's gonna make him a body.
Yeah, BJ. I've got room for you in my nanomachines, too.
Maybe. Let me think about it.
Well, for now, should we get going?
I mean, I'd prefer just to be a wee robot. It'd be kind of cool.
So,
Don't want a human body. I want
Where are you
to fly a bit like a
taking me
robot,
today?
you know?
I'm taking you home.
Well, hey.
It's about time you met my parents. They've got to meet my future husband.
what? Right now?
Not John!
Yes, man, here we go.
Yuki-chan, did you just get here?
Konatsu was so fussy today. Took forever to get into the pod.
Cause Konatsu loves mommy so much.
She looks just like you, you know?
Oh, she
Spitting
got away
image
as
of you
well?
when we were kids. When I look at her, sometimes I feel like she's as much your kid as mine.
Well, I don't know if I had any hand in it.
Anyway, I heard the news. Finally getting hitched, huh?
Oh, he's all
Gotta
embarrassed.
say,
Look at that.
Keitaro needs to unclench a little.
I'm just trying to take this seriously. This is a chance to take responsibility.
You definitely take it more seriously than somebody I know. Okay, so, when's the big day?
Well, for
I've
today,
got who she. Oh, sure.
I'm
Yeah.
just taking him to see my folks.
Wow, meeting the in-laws? Man, now that takes me back. I wonder how your mom's doing. Let's go see her.
What about Shukun?
What about that sleaze bag?
I mean, he's not changed much, has he? There he is.
Yuki. Here you are.
They've got to repopulate somehow.
Amiguchi-kun.
They're just like rabbits, just
come
constantly.
on. We came out all this way and you're still mad? Nothing even happened.
Did you seriously hit on Shinonome-san?
After all this shit about always being on the ladies' side, too.
No, it was just some leftover crap from Tetsuya Ida's memories.
I don't want to hear it. Konatsu's all I need.
Yeah, you're right. I've been a real idiot. Now I've got a wife and daughter I'd give anything to see happy.
And then he's still firing into our
I'd never
people.
find anyone better than you anyway. Not in this time, or any other.
No, would you listen
Look,
to that?
You can't smooth talk me. You don't get off that easy.
You know, I've been wanting to show you my place here.
Well, too bad. I'm going to Nachon's place.
What,
Let's
just
go.
breaking into like
Give me a call
third wheeling
later.
along? Jesus Christ.
I'll come pick you up on the bike.
Go on, Yuki-chan. You should spend some time with him.
Yeah, she wants time
Fine.
with Kyoto
If
herself
you really think so, Nachon,
instead of just third wheeling it.
I'll give him a call. Maybe.
This is it, Tamao-san. See? It's been 40 years, but it's still the place we know.
I mean, it's been a lot more than 40.
This certainly brings back memories.
Sector 5 is almost restored too. When it's ready, we should take Keitaro back on a visit home. Just the three of us.
No, isn't that nice? So basically, the village from the 40s is
Came
getting
this far in
remade.
just 40 years. Then we can rebuild our future out there too.
Hijiyama-kun.
Oh, look who it is, isn't he?
So
Tsukino.
this is why you left me behind? Sneaking off for a date? You must think you're a real playboy now.
Top shagger.
Finally here, Okino. As usual, you're...
Oh my, how adorable!
These cutscenes
You're
are more
back
than
in
I've
a
ever hoped for.
Kiriko-chan
Yes, man.
dress.
What's the matter, Hijiyama-kun?
It is really, really
A
nice.
dress isn't enough to get a rise out of me anymore. It's been 5 whole years, you know? I've come a long way.
You still don't get it? Come on, think about it. This is a virtual
Think about what?
world. It's not just the clothes. I can be whatever I want here.
What? Wait, you don't mean...
Hey, check if you want.
Oh, dearie me.
You can't just tell me to...
What? Now, of all times, you lose that confidence?
You absolute cad!
What's CAD mean?
You know that's not the issue here. Ugh. What am I supposed to do?
My Takatoshi.
Oh, he's all embarrassed. Look at
You
that.
really do like Okino-kun, don't you?
I don't know about that.
Well, this is a Takatoshi-san I'm not used to.
Well, this is confusing.
A bit more dramatic these days, isn't he? Who might this be?
Is this Tamao from... Oh, it's Tamao from the 40s, Tamao from the...
18.
So, she's the Tamao-san from the loop before us.
Ah, I see.
Her mind is housed inside this android.
Oh, that's the
Not
one
like
that
she's a
was...
stranger, so I brought her back.
Oh, she was
too.
the one that was, what you call it, saying she was Watson and stuff like that.
How do you do? So you're the other me.
Oh, this wouldn't get confusing
It's
at
a
all.
pleasure
Two
to
Mikeys
meet
cutting
you.
about.
Well, anyhow, no point just standing around here. Let's go outside. You seriously brought her here? This gross, shady old shack? I knew you were a lost cause when it comes to dates, but this is just sad. Or were you gonna jump her?
You really are
Jesus
positively
Christ.
shameless, aren't you?
Ah, well, I suppose I'd better step in. Here, if you want to know where couples go, I'll show you around.
Oh, isn't that nice?
Number 18, Timao-san's all yours.
We'll be just fine.
Wait a minute, what's all this about couples?
Come on, let's go.
Why should I listen to you?
Stop being such a baby
Wait,
already.
are they still sort of... Yep, they are.
I still don't
Yes,
quite
man.
understand. I don't know what it was like for all of you, or maybe I just want to know what
So
really
she's a
came of
robot
all
and
our
the one with the
efforts.
trousers is a real girl?
Then let's talk.
I see.
It'd be my pleasure to explain. It took an incredible amount of time, but what they achieved truly was a miracle.
Here we go. Sakura High, empty classroom.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Oh, it's the
What's up,
teacher.
Ms. Morimura?
So, what is this about?
That's before she got killed, I see.
I hope you have an explanation, Juro.
It's
Oh.
about a promise.
Oh, he's a
I
stud
told you
now.
I'd rescue you. You still remember?
Yes. I remember.
I know it took a while, but I was hoping we could have a fresh start.
Oh, isn't this nice?
Start?
I like even the bad guys, or the guys who are a bit more morally grey, get a happy ending.
We said once the dust finally
Literally everyone apart from the Kaiju get a happy ending.
I remember that too.
But even then, they were just like machines that were doing it because, well, that's what they're programming, yeah.
This one, so I'll just say it again. I love you.
That I don't remember. But I remember being in love with you.
Aww.
I'd never forget that.
Wait, this is weird because now there's two versions of them when they're both teenagers. That's very confusing. And there we go, boys. The end. What a fucking game. Genuinely my top 25 favourite games. Nothing else quite like it. Fucking adore it. So here we go. Additional characters being viewed, blah blah. You can now restart each protagonist story from the beginning of the protagonist selection screen. Basically, I can redo everything. Save your current progress? Yes. 41 hours? Fucking hell. That's, well, probably not all on stream. Probably done a little bit of... But boys, there's... Let me check if there's one thing. 99. There's one thing. Is this the one? Have we seen this one? Nope, it's the sequel. I've not seen this one. RS-13 Alpha. Because I was wondering why I was at 99%. Ah, my eyes. I'll jump to light speed. There's a lot of planets, galaxies and shit like that flashing by. Ooh, what's this one?
I repeat, we interrupt this program to bring you an important emergency broadcast. A large unidentified object has crash-landed in the city. It is headed north toward Kasumicho, destroying everything in its path. A state of emergency has been declared in Ashitaba City. The neighboring three
Does this look
wards are
familiar,
advised to
boysies?
evacuate immediately.
You gotta be kidding. A kaiju?
So, boys, this suggests that there's other arcs out there.
What's happening to this place?
So this is just suggesting that it's happening again, you know? That not all, that wasn't the only one. Sorry, that was it. Infinite possibilities. Still at 99%, what the fuck is there? Is there one thing that I've not... There we go, the truth. There we've unsealed every mystery file. The place he resides is now planet RS-13 Alpha. Blah blah blah. Basically, 15 children adventure forth into undiscovered land 20 million years after humanity initiated Project Ark on the brink of extinction. After millennia of wandering through space, they finally found a new home. And there we go, boys. 100% everything. And one of my favourite games has finally been done and dusted. Whew, that was a whole time, boys. I really, really enjoyed that. Cheers for joining us for 13 Sentinels. That was really special and really good to dig into it. Whew, that's got to be something. How do I top this? Well, I figured we've been at like the top, the height that we can with video games. You know, it's one of my favourite games ever. I need to even it out somehow. We need to go down. We need to be in the fucking depths. We need to be in... Let's just go to the show. Let's just show you what I've got next. Because here at Man Home Video, we like to always look to the future and see what's coming next. So let's take a little look at what's coming next to Man Home Video.
And now, coming soon to video cassette.
That's right, boys. We're digging into Clock Tower 2, The Struggle Within. Famously, one of probably the worst. It's the worst Clock Tower game easily. This one's famous for how terrible it is. I will be using a guide. I'm putting that out there because get this. So in Chapter 1, literally maybe 20 minutes into the game, if you don't do one thing at the end of the game, you'll just get killed no matter what you do. It's like Nightcry for that. It's really bad for, like, you know. And the thing is, I do know a lot about the game, so I will be able to tell you when shit like that happens and stuff like that, because unfortunately, hitting children, I say, there's going to be a lot of it. We're going to dig into Clock Tower 2, The Struggle Within, or Clock Tower 2, Ghost Head. Actually, no, it's just called Clock Tower Ghost Head because it's a spin-off in Japan, but it was made a mainline one over here. But we'll talk about that next time. So, next stream was going to be Tales from Monkey Island Part 5, Rise of the Pirate God. Might be tomorrow. We'll see. I don't know yet. I might be too tired. I was planning on streaming about 11 o'clock tomorrow, but I'm doing the split shift. So I'll be working first thing in the morning, and then from 9:30 till 2 I'm free. But I'll see how tired I am, you know. And then I'm working again after 2:30. So thank you for joining us, boysies. Thank you so much for joining us for all the way through 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim. We'll be back with Tales from Monkey Island, and you know, some boys, Lily actually knows my stream sign off, because she always comes in as soon as I'm finished my stream, and there she is. But boys, thank you so much for joining us. As usual, boys, I've been Mikey. You guys have been absolutely fantastic. Hopefully I'll catch you in the next stream, but until then, boysies, have a good day, take care of yourselves, and have good mental health. See yous!